Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're back, Ski.
We are back. We are back. Welcome, welcome, welcome to episode 30 of the WeSoCultured podcast. I am your friendly neighborhood host, Yoni. I got some great people with me as always. To my right, hey, Big Dawit in the building. What's good, bro?
I took the ultimate light skin spot.
I was going to say, you took Sam's spot today. How do you feel?
Not any lighter, no. I feel fine.
You got Sam's aura now.
Sam is with us in spirit. Duty calls, so he will be back next week. The reason we are here, hey,
Hi.
to his right, Miss Astuka in the building. What's good? What's good?
Hey y'all, how are y'all doing?
What's good? What's
We're
good?
good.
She came in the all black. You know, I was wearing black today, and I knew she would wear black. You know that, right? I knew she was gonna wear black. That's what I knew. You know, we on
Black
the
is
same.
just like that
we
color.
on the same wavelength.
It's that color.
Yeah.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yes.
It's good to have you. You're
Thank
our
you.
guest on our 30th episode. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
it.
major
Come on.
milestone. Major milestone.
That's a milestone, y'all.
milestone
for the pod.
Congratulations.
Yes,
Thank
we
you,
appreciate
thank
it. We appreciate it. And we appreciate you coming through. To her
you for
right.
having me.
What's
What
up,
up, what
Fanu?
up?
Fanu's back
here
on the
today.
pod.
Yeah.
They were asking for you, bro.
I'm
They
here,
were
man.
like, yo,
Fanu's
yes.
highly requested. Low.
yes.
Fanu.
They were like, I like his voice. We need Fanu on the pod. I don't know if it was a man
I'm
or
here
woman that
today.
said that, but you know,
Hey,
it's a compliment
They
nonetheless.
recognizing you over
Yeah.
here, you know?
Fanu's full-blown American, bro. Dude got palm trees on his shirt.
Bro, he's
I'm
not
from
from
Miami.
Addis no
He
more.
said he's from Miami.
Yeah.
We in Miami, turning up another night.
Take him to Miami, please.
He would lose his mind. It'd be,
No.
Nah,
have
if you
to,
take him there, he's gonna
please
turn
take me.
Haitian. That's
yeah,
it.
bro. Like you gotta
That's it.
tie a balloon around his wrist just to make sure you can find him, bro. Like he's gonna see all the mamacitas. Be like, oh my god.
I'm actually going to the month.
Yo, y'all.
He's
are
like, I have to learn Spanish, bro.
Yeah, I'm going.
Behind the cam, Melo behind the cam was good.
Yo.
Good to have you back. Good to have
What's
you
up,
back.
What's up?
Well, let's get into.
Good to have me back. You act like
yeah,
I was off.
That's true. Yeah, you came back from the dead, so it's good to see you back. How was everybody's week so far?
It was a week.
a lot of work,
You know,
a lot of waking up early.
Boy, I'm always up early, bro.
You
I
still
don't
on the
even-
CrossFit shit?
Yeah, man. This week yesterday was, or was it? It's a Friday. Was nuts, bro. My traps are killing me.
What they make you do?
So that one, just a portion of it, was a 200-meter run. This is 8 rounds, by the way. You got to do in under
that.
2 minutes. You do a 200-meter run, come back, and then you do 4 hang cleans and 4 split jerks.
Hang cleans is the one where you
Yeah.
had the bar like that.
You catch it, and then
why
on the
are
fourth
y'all
one,
niggas
you do
training
the-
for the Navy SEAls. Y'all are 9 to 5. Y'all don't need to be doing this.
I don't know what war I'm about to fight, bro. But I did
Bro.
that 8
Nah, that
rounds.
shit is
bro.
crazy.
Trying to live a
8
healthy
rounds.
life.
Well,
8 rounds, and then we did bench presses afterwards.
Oh
along
my
with, like-
God.
yeah, like that was just part of it.
how was your week, Astuka? I know we're gonna get into what you be doing, but you be in the nightlife. How was work? How was this week for you? Was it crazy busy?
Work was cool. I really work nightlife on the weekends. I
Okay,
do
okay.
more. I work at a dealership during the day, so
Okay,
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Which
I do,
dealership?
like-
Shout it out.
I was about to say.
Rosenthal for Audi.
Okay.
Okay.
For Audi.
If y'all need a whip, go
Yeah.
ahead.
So
Okay.
I'm like
Not selling Mini
I wear many
Coopers.
hats at that dealership, so I do a lot.
Okay.
But this week wasn't bad at all.
All right.
Get it a little bit
That's
closer
what's
to the
up.
mic.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Fanu, this week was good for you.
It was the same. Work.
Work, party.
Work.
Party, yeah, on Friday. On Friday we was together.
You
Yeah.
don't want to mention that.
Oh, y'all went out on Friday.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Y'all went out. Y'all went out.
He be going out. We
Oh,
don't.
he be outside.
Yeah.
Fanu be outside, man.
Come on, yo.
Yo,
He's
you
trying
don't
to
have
get
to.
this American
He's
lifestyle.
already acclimated.
America's not ready for Fanu.
He gonna be the next it boy here in the city.
Yo, but it's good to have you on. I wanted to ask,
Hold on,
about
you're not gonna ask me about my week?
do you
Oh,
want to get into it?
Yeah.
Are you gonna? I mean, you asked everybody else.
All right. Yo, Melo.
I'm only saying that because I had like a lit week.
I was about to say,
I just came back from
how was the
Miami.
week? And then
Where did
how
you go?
was
I was at
your
the Breezy
weekend?
Bowl.
Oh, you
I
went
was
to
in
Miami?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Me and my girl went to Miami. We were there the whole week. We went to the Breezy Bowl.
Shout out Chris Brown.
Shout
That
out
joint
Chris
looked
Breezy.
lit over there.
Yeah, it was lit.
A lot of people was there too.
How was the vibe? Not only at the
So
concert, but in
some,
Miami.
I got some positives and I got some negatives.
Okay, go.
Okay. There was some. It was a shit show at Lone Depot Park, Lone Depot Arena, or whatever the fuck it is. But
Like entering it?
just the overall operation. Right?
Oh,
it's not
okay.
like Verizon Center. I mean, like Capital One Arena. Like, I have so much respect for how they run shit out here.
Damn.
It's just the staff wasn't. I don't think they were prepared
For
for
how
a Breezy
crazy
Bowl.
that
They were
is.
prepared-
Okay.
I don't think they were ready for that many people.
It's
Like,
Chris Brown.
yeah, the way they were running everything, like the line was too like, it took forever just to even get in the ticket in. They
So
had
it felt unorganized?
not unorganized, just like half-assed. Like they could have done more to make it better for the people.
Okay.
It was very like every situation, even if you were just wanted to get one beer, you'd have to wait like 30 minutes.
What?
The bartenders,
Damn.
nobody had any sense of urgency. Like you could tell it's just they're not used to like getting people in and out. You know what I mean? But the concert was great. Chris Brown did his thing. The performance was amazing. But there was a situation where so they increased the size of the stage. So there are a lot of people that had front row seats where their seats didn't exist anymore.
Oh, shit. So they were kind of
imagine-
stranded?
Yeah, pretty much. Imagine you come to a show and you pay for front row seats and your seat doesn't exist anymore.
Oh wow.
And people who pay for front row
Wow.
seats are usually big time fans. You know?
Of course.
Yeah.
So people were pissed off about that. And then this nigga had fucking 2 big ass statues, like fucking Statue of Liberty of himself in the middle of the whole arena.
Oh, people couldn't see?
So there's some people who bought tickets.
he
Yeah, their
talked
seats were
about
right
that,
behind
yeah.
that. So their views were obstructed. They
So
couldn't
the-
see shit.
So the
Big
girls
ups,
that
Chris
thought that they
Brown.
were going to be laying on a bed on stage and being serenaded to by Chris Brown, they already had a 1% chance, and now it's 0.
Man, they got blocked by his own statue. That's fucked up, but that's kind of funny.
What do you
Yeah,
mean my
that's what I'm
seat
saying.
doesn't exist?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
I mean,
He was going to sing to me.
our view was perfect though.
Bro, but like, how was the overall, like you said the concert was lit. How was the crowd? Were they like,
The concert was
everybody
lit.
knew
The crowd was
songs and
lit.
shit?
Everything was good, but for the people who really spent money, and for some people, it was very unfortunate.
Okay.
And just overall, like I said, the operation, like they just didn't know how to deal with that many people.
Right.
So every little thing was a hassle, and just even like walking from the entrance of the arena to your seat was a mission.
And I mean, he's about his fans, though. I feel like
Maybe he
if
might
anything,
change some
he's
shit
gonna
up.
find like if he knew that your ticket got canceled.
He
At
did
least from what I.
But
can
what is he
understand.
gonna do in that moment? And he's not. He
In
has a
that
team
moment,
that
he's not gonna
handles
do
shit.
anything. But he's.
Yeah.
I feel like he's the type where if
He's gonna fix whatever.
he's gonna fix whatever he did,
went
he's gonna
wrong.
find
Yeah.
a way to give you
Yeah.
some.
I feel like
retribution.
he's one of them artists that care about like his performance. So
Nah, for sure. But at the same time, he only has so much control.
yeah,
right?
they would have to hit up the distributor or some shit.
Exactly.
It's a whole thing.
Exactly.
Did you explore the city?
Yeah, the city was lit. The city. It's Miami.
I've never been to
It's
Miami, so
You
Oh,
never
you gotta
been?
go.
nah.
Oh yeah, you gotta go.
You gotta go.
Yeah, it was my girl's first time going too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got black as shit. I'm still peeling right now, nigga.
Damn.
It was hot as
Yeah, you
shit
got
out there.
yeah.
Oh,
you
you
got
got
dark out
sunburn?
there.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
How was the food out there?
The food is cool. That's not a place where like I'm excited to go for the food.
Okay,
Let's
yeah,
put
it's
it
gonna
that
be
way.
the same shit anyway.
Yeah, I'm excited for the seafood.
Okay.
But it's Miami. You're going there for the vibes.
Right.
You're going there for the beach, for the beautiful weather, like the aesthetic. Like everything is nice out there. Everybody's cool,
Yeah,
chill.
don't take Yoni out there. He's gonna be telling them all that he's 20% Latino.
Yeah. When you start saying,
That's
you
funny.
He's
know,
gonna be like, "Oh, you
20%
didn't know
Latin."
I'm from DR."
I might be able to do it, but I mean, I'm glad y'all had a good time.
And one more review. As far as like the sound goes, the bass was a little bit too high.
Oh, so you couldn't hear the vocals as much?
You could, but it could have been better.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they were even ready for.
This what? It's a
They
stadium.
weren't. They
right?
just weren't prepared. Let's put it that way. It was still amazing, and our views, like we were good. We had perfect. We saw everything, but it could have been better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Them stadiums are different from arenas.
Yeah.
So that audio, it can't be the same. You're gonna have to change some shit up so it can reach everyone.
But I've been in both type of concerts in the past, different artists, like, and shit was smooth.
Okay.
They they weren't ready. But hopefully they'll be ready now. Hopefully they'll get their shit together.
They go fix. Yeah. I'm sure they got them complaints.
Yeah.
Astuka, well, we're happy to have you. I want to know some of your background. Did you grow up in the DMV? How was it growing up? Where are you actually from? Just kind of get into some of that.
So I actually grew up in the DMV and in southern West Virginia. I grew up in it's called Grundy. So I went to a
Did you go to Mountain Mission?
Yes. So you know about it.
I went there. I didn't go there, but my cousins went there. So I used to go visit.
Who's your cousin? Because I went
How
there.
old are you?
Oh,
I am 31.
My bad to clock the age.
31.
So you might know them.
What year did they graduate?
Do you know?
I have to see. I feel like these names are from.
How long did you go?
I went in
Probably don't remember.
summer of 2005.
First of all, let's break it down what Mountain Mission is.
Thank you.
Because I don't think a lot of people know.
I told Yoni about Mountain Mission. He didn't know.
She wanted to talk about it because I wasn't hip.
Nigga, there's a private school. Oh, good. You break it down.
Let me guess. It's by the mountains.
Yeah, the Appalachian. I looked out my window. I see the Appalachian. Just imagine
I heard
what
there's
they
some
say.
Spooky stuff going on.
What they say about the Appalachian is true.
Hold on. So
It's
for
a
some
private-
background, this is an elementary school.
Elementary school. So from Arlington, Virginia, I went to elementary school out here, and then the time when my parents got a divorce, they split me and my sister up. My sister was older and she couldn't go to the private school with me because they, after a certain age limit, they don't accept anymore. Okay. But I got accepted. So I went 8 hours away. My mom packed my stuff up, took me down there, and I was there from 2005 until December 2013.
Okay, damn, 8 years.
Yeah.
It's a private school that you live at.
But we have opportunity to come home. So your first year, you have to stay there during the Christmas break. So just imagine, I didn't get to go home until the summertime of 2006.
That's a long, and you're so young.
I just want to be at home.
You're homesick.
Yeah, I just want to be at home. I miss my father. I miss my mother. I did miss my sister, but growing up, having an older sister, you don't really. Yeah, we 5 years apart. She's older, I'm younger. So, but it was Mountain Mission School. When I got down there, I was it's in the middle of nowhere.
It's in the middle of nowhere. It's a private school academy where you go to school.
Now it's an academy. Before it wasn't.
You live there.
Yeah.
It's like
so
where you
students live there.
They separated the boys and girls. There was an imaginary line you cannot cross. After school hours, the girls had to be on one side of the campus. The guys had to be on the other side. And the girls had 3 different floors. The Hurleys and the guys had Parker, 4 floors. But they also have a place called Toddler Hall. They accepted babies as well. So they had their own little apartment, own little house. But they were separated too. But Mountain Mission School, it's a whole thing.
It's different.
It's a whole thing.
I remember. So I went there 3 times to visit my cousins. So my cousins would go in September.
It's crazy.
I wouldn't see them till the next year. They lived there.
And this is when you were mad young,
No, they have every level. They have elementary, middle school, and high school.
Oh, okay.
My cousins went from elementary to middle school, and then they came back here for high school. So for they were there for 9 years. They only came here for the summer, for those 2 months. But it's 90% Habesha.
Before
all the way
now
in
it's
West
different.
Virginia?
It was Southwest Virginia. It's called a
90%
little town
of the school is
called
Habesha.
Grundy in Buchanan County. It's
what county?
Buchanan.
In the middle of
Buchanan.
bumfuck
It's
West Virginia.
have you ever heard of Wise County? It's Roanoke. Just think of Roanoke area.
It's out the
You
way.
drive 3 hours south of Roanoke. So Kentucky is right here. West Virginia is right here. And then you have Tennessee right at the bottom.
Oh, that's out of there.
So we are right there. You could drive to Kentucky in 45 minutes.
Wow. Almost near the border.
Oh, yeah.
Did you visit Kentucky?
Oh, one thing I could say about that school, they definitely got me to go travel a lot of the places
Oh,
up
okay.
and down the East Coast and the Midwest. But other than that, that's no shame, no nothing. But
Listen,
that's
you understand?
something
I used to
else.
feel like I was visiting my cousins in jail, bro.
Yeah, I swear, I be telling people I did an 8-year bid. I did a bid.
Wow.
Yeah. They
8
feed
fucking
us 3
hours,
meals
bro.
a day.
Imagine you're driving 8 hours and you're still in Virginia.
I used to do that every day. Oh, no, not every day. Sorry. every
It's like, nigga,
holiday.
what did you do?
Every holiday, I meant to say, for college when I used to go back home. 6 hours.
Yeah, but you probably went through states. Imagine you're driving
No.
8
But
hours.
you
I was
can
in Texas.
You have
Oh, yeah,
free
Texas is
will.
big as
You
shit.
could do whatever you want. We didn't. They controlled us.
Nah,
Like
it was
I-
corrupt. I remember I bought them. So this is when Young Jeezy first came out, right?
the
I bought-
snowman shirt.
Yes.
Bruh, I had
bought
a
my cousin the
snowman
snowman
shirt. I
shirt.
got in trouble wearing that
They-
snowman shirt.
They cut the shirt in front of her face.
What?
I could not wear that.
I bought her. You remember the Now series?
Yes,
Like
we could not
now-
have albums. We could
It was like a. Do you remember those?
none of
CDs?
that. We could
It was
not
just
listen
like
to
a
rap.
mix of like the hottest
It
music.
has to be Christian. Everything was revolved around Christ.
So it was a religion school.
It was like,
It was
to be
corrupt to
honest,
me.
like I feel
It
like
was a
the
little too much.
relationship with God is something that you need to do on your own, but
Right.
forcing it on somebody is gonna cause them to go.
Yeah, not everyone can understand
No.
that. Yeah.
So like, just imagine you wake up, right? You go down. You have to wake up at 6:30. Go down to the breakfast hall. They assign
That's
tables for
pretty
you,
jail, bro.
right?
You couldn't even sit where you
No,
want.
you can't sit wherever you want. The only time that, like, listen, if y'all two were brothers and y'all two on a different floor, right? Y'all don't even share a room with each other. Y'all not living together. You be on Parker 4, you be on Parker 3. The only time y'all really have like a breakfast, lunch, and dinner together is the assigned tables that they pick. They just sit there and then they just pick whoever to sit at a table.
What?
And there's like
And imagine
there's
the whole
section
school's run
1,
by white people.
2, 3, 4, and it would be 7 people to the table, and like teachers will have 2 tables. One will be like, let's just say a random. I'm not going to use none of the teacher's name. Miss Cherry, right? She would have two tables. Miss Cherry will sit at one table, and she would have 6 other students sit on that table. And her second table will be 7 students. It could be a family, or it could be random students all sitting at a table. You're forced to sit with them, even though if y'all got in a fight with each other, if y'all don't like each other, you still gotta sit there and break bread with them. Like, no. And if you do something in a dining hall, they will make you sit outside. And that's like embarrassment. Like,
Nah, for
you
sure.
sit outside while everybody else is eating, and you can't eat no more because you
That's
did
some
something.
traumatic
you
shit.
can't eat.
They pick and choose what you do. They had a point system that it really did feel like jail. You have a point system, right? If you didn't do your chores, that's a mark. If you didn't do your bed, that's a mark. You get 6 points, you're confinement to your room. The only time you could leave your room is to go breakfast, lunch, dinner, take a shower, and then you go to bed at a certain time. I swear.
Damn.
That was like,
And this is, give me the age range that you were there, that you lived there.
so summer of 2005. What year? How old was I?
It's 20 years ago.
Yeah, so 20 years. So I'm 31 now.
But you
11.
were a kid.
Yeah. So like, mind you, I grew up out here, right? In the DMV. I never was told, like, you never let nobody play in your face. You never let
Right.
somebody do anything to you, right? This one girl, she was trying to get in my face. I slapped her. I got confined to my room from the first month of school started until the Christmas break of that year. So
Damn.
my first
They
year,
did that
in
for
solitary.
6
yeah,
months?
I was in solitary.
That's jail.
That's the thing. I was
That's a
in my
jail.
room. I was stuck in my room. I could not go outside. I had to go to school, come straight to my room. And then I had to get permission to go take a shower. And then I had to be in bed by a certain time. I was confined to my room. And then I was like complaining. And listen, my mom's friends, her children went there too. When they came and visit, they would bring me food and stuff. They were not trying to give it to me. Right?
That's crazy.
That school.
That's jail.
I was like, they
And
very.
Imagine what's going back
I used
there.
to visit.
My
You would
thing.
be like, what the fuck going on
It
here?
used to be a thing. Me and my aunts, like,
In
we would make a
Jeddah.
trip. We would go twice a year to go
They
visit.
could have.
Damn. They like deny visitation if you were bad
Oh.
or something? Like,
No, that just imagine you go to a school, all the students are Habesha,
From
and
my
it's just run
understanding,
by a bunch of fucking
so-
West Virginians.
I was gonna get my braces done out in Tennessee, right? So I did do an appointment over there, but I was like, nah. My dad and my mom, when I came up during the summer, they got my braces done out here. So it gave me an opportunity to come out here every 2 months for a weekend.
Oh, okay.
From my understanding, my dad had to like really convince the president of the school and like get a letter signed from my mother. It was like all that. Because my mom had more authority over me at that school than my father.
Okay.
So I'm just like,
Bro, I hated going.
It's like the purpose of the school is beautiful.
Yeah.
It is. It's supposed to be a place
The
like
actual purpose of the
yeah.
way
It's supposed to be a
work.
place
Right.
like it's like like not an orphanage, but a place that helps students.
No, it helps.
Because it started in 1921, and like the original meaning got lost throughout the years.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
It got lost, and
Yeah,
like,
because like in a walk with Christ, or like the idea of it in a religious sense, you'd think that it's you're gonna instill discipline, whatever, but you shouldn't feel like a caged animal.
Nah,
Right.
yeah.
No.
Like off of like what I mean, like locking you in a room for I'm talking about an 11-year-old.
I was about to say
You fight sometimes. Being punished for 5 months, like that doesn't teach me nothing.
that doesn't make no sense to
Yeah,
me.
no, that's crazy.
And then I was like, I felt like I was by myself and I didn't have nobody, because a lot of people had siblings and a lot of people grew up with them. Like they got there at a very young age. I came
okay.
right when I was supposed to go to middle school, you know? And so like, it's like moving to a new school, learning new people, it's going to be hard for you.
Yeah, especially at that age.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And think about it from the perspective of there are a lot of Habesha people who come to America who don't have a lot of, like they have a lot of kids. They don't have enough money. They can't afford like taking care of them the traditional way.
Right.
So they will send them to Mount Mission was very affordable.
Exactly.
So there are a lot of people who send their kids there because they know they'll get a good education and they'll get raised right,
Right.
while they get their shit together.
Yeah.
And get their, set a foundation for themselves.
Mount Mission also had day students. Day students as in like the local people who live in the area. So majority of them were like, white Appalachian.
Yeah.
So it's like they felt like they were privileged because they got to go home,
Okay.
and
They would
be with their
commute.
families.
That's
and
crazy.
we're over
Flex on
here
you.
staying on what we gotta do. Man, that's
So
cool.
Class is over and they both
Did you ever
leave.
go explore those mountains though?
They did take us to.
That shit was dangerous.
There's only like 2 hiking trails that we could do.
Yeah.
And like one thing I could say about that area is how they treated the blacks over there is like, it's kind of rocky. We were actually
believe it,
right
for sure.
next to like one of the biggest law schools here. It's called Appalachian School of Law, ASL. And that's walking distance. So, you have a lot of people who are diverse going to that law school because they're like top notch.
Yeah.
But if they see a black kid walking around, they knew that we were from Mount Mission. You could
okay.
even Google Mount Mission and see what they got going on. Like, I was shocked. I'm like mouth drop type of
So
shock.
what about that? Like that school, what, Appalachian State? Appalachian State is out there, I imagine. right?
Appalachian Appalachian School of Law?
Yeah, so that's cool. The only reason why I know that school is there's a big. I know you don't really
The
follow
shooting?
football like that,
Oh.
but
There
way
was a
back in the
big
day,
shooting,
they
yeah.
beat a very big time school. So that's like the only. That and the whole thing about like ghosts and shit up in the Appalachian Mountains is the only thing that I know about Appalachian
The
Mountains.
It's
animals
haunted.
There
over
are
there.
ghosts there?
They said that like
We had curfew. You had to be inside at a certain
What is that?
time.
What was the curfew?
Like whenever the sun started going down.
So,
Whenever
like,
the sun
like
started, like let's
6.
just say, yeah. So after dinner will be at 6 to 6:30, and then outside will be open for probably an hour, maybe till 7:30 or to 8, depending on like the daylight savings.
Wait,
But
you
once-
had 30 minutes to eat, and then
Every meal 30 minutes.
but like you can't socialize after that with like chill with everybody. They just say like, "Yo, all right, go."
yeah, they start off the meal with a prayer, and then you have to start eating, and then Mr. Platt or Mr. Blakemore, they will take turns. All right, you guys got 5 minutes until we have to wrap everything up. And then you have to like clean your plates and stack them according, like silverware accordingly, bowls, plates, and then they will be like, Parker 1 is dismissed, Parker 2 is dismissed, Parker 3, and then 4.
That's
and
a
then
prison.
everybody
That's
would
not a
like,
school.
yeah.
Yo, so one thing I remember?
What?
It's a prison. That's
Astuka.
not a school.
Do you remember this about Grundy? It was like Grundy was like 5 months in the past compared to here.
Oh yeah.
So whatever movies
like
are out right
Ethiopia.
now, they're not gonna come out there for like another 5 months. So whenever I would go out there and like, yeah, we're gonna go to movies tonight. I'll go to the movie theater.
The movie is old.
New premiere. I'm like, This shit came out like 5 months ago.
My thing is,
Even the radio.
I got friends
everything
with
was
the
like-
chef's daughter. She used to make me burner CDs of all the music that was coming out now. Yeah.
What? They were smuggling music in there.
we was getting burnt CDs for free. Like that was I used to be the one that had Sierra playing. Like remember, it was the era of Promise and stuff. My sister, she used to call me on the school phone and she'd be like, listen to this new Sierra song. Listen to it. I write down the name on the list, and I used to make like a track list of what I wanted.
So they didn't let y'all listen to like secular music, like
Only rap.
Okay.
The album that she allowed me to have was B5. I don't know if y'all ever heard of them.
I put her on.
Yeah, I used to have B5.
B5 is like, bro, like, yeah, like
You know they came back out.
Yes, I know. I need
they
to go
even
see
went
them.
back on tour too, right?
I need
like,
to go
they be
see
doing that
them.
old
I'll be
school
like,
tour.
I used to have you back in the day.
no, but let me ask you this though about because I know that I'm so fixated on stuff like this, like the Appalachian Mountains, the whole thing about the like whispering voices and like don't follow the voices and all that shit. Is that for
creepy
real?
over
That was a
there.
Is that
fucking
for
ghost
real?
hunter.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
I don't like.
I'm
to
not
be
surprised,
honest,
honestly.
Is that
I feel
true?
like there's
Like-
another planet over there, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's creepy.
Because I heard that they were like, you'll hear screaming, and they're like,
don't
hey,
know,
don't
like-
follow the voices, otherwise you'll get lost, and people will disappear forever.
That's true. I ain't gonna lie. I hear
I
that stuff
hate it
too.
whenever
But
it's
like,
got one out there.
my thing,
You
that's what they
driving?
say. But my thing is
it
like,
was
we
just
couldn't even
weird.
really have our blinds up at a certain time. We closed the blinds. I just know.
Yeah, that was the
it's
other
like
thing I heard is
bears,
close your blinds.
foxes. I've been seeing snakes. I seen our science teacher. There was a snake that came out. He grabbed a shuttle and just behead that shit.
Oh
Listen.
shit!
Yeah, I
So
said, I'm
when
gone.
it was time for like y'all to go back to school, there was a area where like there's like
grandma
buses.
bus
The
stop.
grandma bus, yeah.
Yeah.
So I used to go with my cousins.
That man
and
made a
it's
lot
like
of money
they're
off
going
of
to
us.
gym. We all be crying.
He made a lot of money off of us.
Bro, this
a lot
sounds
of
so
money off of
traumatic.
us.
This
You just
sounds
see-
like y'all
listen,
doing big.
And then you
He's
watch like 200
two charter
Habeshas get on the bus.
buses. He used to rent 2 charter buses, one
Everybody's
for the
crying.
guys, one for the girls.
Yeah.
And then each person, I think it's like 180 or one way. No, not one way, but like a
gonna
round
visit
trip.
you.
Just imagine it's like 60, 70, 100 people, like close to like 150 on a charter bus. And that man is making money off of us. He took us like a business opportunity. I said, Grandma, you probably still doing that shit now, but you probably making money.
Right, yeah.
You living that your property in Ethiopia is probably looking nice.
And
Right.
it will pick you. It was like the bus stop was in Alexandria.
In a food shopping,
Like
food
prime
star.
where all the
No, not
Habeshas
food
live.
star. What is it called?
It was in that shopping center by Morningside and like Orleans Village and all that. Where shoppers and stuff was.
No, what's that? It's like a food mart. What is it?
It's
Wait,
a
wait.
foreign
Food
grocery
mart.
store.
You
Yeah,
saying
I forgot the name.
Send off was like
I kinda
sad as shit. I can already hear
And
the
then-
bus stop. You know, the,
You have to wait until your parents
You don't
come pick you
understand. I
up.
would sleep over my cousin's crib the night before
yeah.
because it's the last time I'm gonna see them for like till next year. And that whole night we're just depressed. And for me, it was all of my cousins that were my age.
Right.
So it's like the cousins I really wish like
yeah, that
I had more
stay.
interaction with.
Yeah.
So it was so sad.
Just
But
waving,
I have a
waving out the
question.
window.
For you, is your cousins like disciplined? Like, are they like like graduated high school, got a good career, and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, but they came back. They did high school here.
Oh yeah.
So they went to elementary and full elementary, full middle school in Mount Mission, and they came back here.
But
for
they
high school.
ended up after graduating from high school.
They're
I
good
hear they
now.
went to college and everything.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like with that school, they try to like embed it in us to do well, but how they went about it, it was just wrong. I just feel like it's like
I mean, an
it's
egregious
like
punishment of 5
random
months
people.
is crazy.
Yeah.
It's just weird, bro. You go to the middle of fucking bumfuck West Virginia. You go to this fucking academy, and it's all Habesha people there.
And then
And
we
it's
get
run by white
treated.
people. You can't listen to no fucking music. I want to go to the movies.
We
feel
couldn't
like
even
I
watch
went
what
in
we
the
were
time
supposed to
machine
watch.
6 months in the past. The only thing
couldn't
to
watch
do is
BET.
Walmart. The only fun thing to do is go to Walmart or Kmart. It was Kmart.
But now they, apparently they built a Walmart over there, and we have like one of the biggest Walmarts. It's 3 levels, but 2 of it is parking garages.
Oh
So
my
they try
goodness.
to.
They leveled up the Walmart.
They say, hey, you want to go to the mall? Yeah.
I
Walmart down the street, bro.
remember we'd be driving, right? You know how like you'll see signs out here like watch out for deers? They have
Yeah.
signs watch out for boulders.
Boulders?
They
A
do.
boulder could just randomly
Yeah.
fall off the mountain.
They call it the Grundy. It's
even
called
watch out? Why
are
Grundy.
we
Their
driving?
high school
Why are we
is
on the
called
road?
Grundy
Why are we
Grundy
here? Why are we
Wave.
here?
So like when
Wait,
you come,
what's the high school called?
Grundy High School, and like their mascot is like Grundy Wave. And then when you come in, like you see it on a big on a mountain. It was just the high school logo with like the wave in their school colors. I'm like, this town, what the fuck am I at? I'm 8 hours. That was the drive.
There was
8
like-
hours in VA though. You still in
Yeah.
VA?
Still in VA.
I'm still in
There's like
Virginia.
moose out there too, right?
Moose, bears,
Yup.
deers,
Yup.
fox,
Nigga,
coons.
Sasquatch is out there. Everything
Like-
is out there.
I had this one.
Coons like raccoons.
Yeah, they go coon hunting over
Oh
there.
yeah, they be.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
They
yeah,
go
it's
coon
a lot.
I
hunting.
know that's how I know you lived out there. You call them coons. I know them as raccoons.
You see so many, you gotta make a nickname.
And
bro.
I
Bro,
be
like they
telling
invaded my
people,
house, bro.
yeah.
Like they was up there like making babies in my roof, bro.
Bruh, I be telling people, I say like up here, like growing up down there, it opened my eyes because I realized like I had to take care of myself, right? My parents were doing what they were
Yeah.
doing up here, and like my sister.
Yo, that school, everybody
like-
I know who went there is super independent.
Yeah.
Like my cousins, they're so, yeah, it makes you independent.
I was working 2
for some
jobs
reason.
in my senior year over there.
Yeah.
For like, I'm like, look, when I come out of that school, I didn't want to ask my parents for a dime
Right.
because they had to take care of my sister. And my sister, she was in high school. So just imagine hair,
Okay.
nails,
Yeah.
clothes, like take care of her. When I ask you for stuff, they would do it for me, you know, but I try to not to bother.
That's valid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I wanted to show my parents like, yeah, you have one daughter who like you took care of, one daughter who could be independent and like
That's what's up.
yeah. So I try to do that until to this very day. And like that's why I try to show my little brother, even though he's 9, you gotta be independent.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what
it's
I
good to
want.
teach it at a
Yeah.
young age, like how to just take care of yourself in general.
I be seeing him, I'm like,
He's 9.
yeah. Go do your thing. Go.
Right.
Yeah, he's autistic too. So like I try to
Okay.
like
okay.
I don't want him to feel like he's forced to do anything. Okay, if you need something, you tell me if you need help. But other than that, go ahead and do it. But you know what to do, what's right and what's wrong.
Right.
Because I'd be like, it's gonna be anhulet sauce on your wrist.
Right.
And he'd be like, no anhulet sauce. I said, exactly. Yep. Because I said, Mama will give it to you worse.
I was about to say. So other than you had Mount Mission.
Mm-hmm.
How was it growing up here? Where did you grow up exactly in
Arlington.
Arlington?
Arlington,
Oh,
Virginia.
okay.
Yeah. So
What high
I
school did you
grew
go
up-
to?
What?
What high school did you go to?
I didn't go to high school out there. I went to Mount Mission.
Oh,
I graduated from Mount Mission, yeah. So I just went to elementary school. It's called Campbell Elementary. And then after that, that's when I got shipped to Mount Mission.
Okay.
Sorry.
Shipped is
I got shipped.
Yeah,
No,
shipped isn't-
they were
that's
getting
accurate though.
That's how I felt.
What was
they-
your spots to like chill at? Like I'm sure when you came back to Arlington, like you got to cool it with friends or anyone you know here. Like where would you kind of chill? I'm not familiar with the Arlington area
So
like that.
back in the day, like so Arlington is broken up in different neighborhoods, right? So
Right.
I grew up in like the Tower Hill neighborhood.
Where's that?
Over in South Arlington by Arlington Mills. So you're looking further down Columbia Pike, kind of near
Like
Bailey's
Lalibela?
Crosswell. Bailey's Crosswell.
Okay.
Like
Past-
the valley? Not the valley.
No, I don't do it with the valley. Past the valley. So it's right there. So it's like you have Tower Hill, then you have Bailey's Crossroads.
Okay.
So I grew up in that area. It's Tower Hill is a park.
I grew up
We
there
always-
too.
So you know what I'm talking
But
about.
I'm on the Alexandria side.
So like if you go down, the hill that you go down
Mm-hmm.
to go to Giant, that's my block, yeah.
Okay. What was
probably
the
know a lot of the same
demographic?
people
Was it a
locally.
lot of like Hispanic people there?
Oh yeah, definitely. I love my Hispanics.
That's what that's what I knew.
El Salvadorians,
Yeah.
my Mexicans, my Peruvians, my Bolivians. I grew up with all of them, yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. Are you fluent in Amharic or did you used to know it a lot or?
I used to know it, but now I feel like I'm doing better at understanding it.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to be fluent. Like I want to understand like everything that my parents are talking to back at home with on the phone. Well, I wake up to phone calls and hear them talking. So what are y'all talking about?
Yeah, that's that WhatsApp blast on Saturday morning.
Oh no, it's not WhatsApp. We do Reboot or Rebel or something like that. It's like a whole different app.
There's some new shit.
My aunt, she taught me this. Like she taught me how to work it. Apparently it's good.
Okay.
It's like you pay $5, you get $600 in Ethiopian birr for minutes over there. Yeah.
Oh,
600
okay.
Yeah, but for minutes on the phone, and you could use that towards that. Like they be talking for hours.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I want to get to a point where like I can have an intellectual conversation and I'm on it.
I feel the same way.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one thing to just talk generally.
And I don't know that much of English, but I can, even though I know more, like I don't know if I can express myself in English.
Your English is good.
But your English is good.
Like,
if I knew Amadiya like how you knew English,
yeah, but
I'd be very proud of myself.
You would have known me more if you speak in Amharic. Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
Honestly,
You're
yeah.
able to explain yourself more
Easily.
I get what you mean.
Even you don't have to use the words directly, but
I will say from our point of view, your English is good.
It's very
because we have a
clear.
lot of immigrants here.
It's very clear.
On his the other day with the text message, he's like, instead of saying, because I was trying to do this, instead of saying I am about to do this or whatever, he put am. And I was like, listen, brother.
You give him an English
especially
lesson.
like writing, I can't even write like most of the English I speak.
English
Like,
doesn't make sense. It has its own logic.
I give you a year and your accent is going to
But
be
he wasn't
like...
I don't
Like
care.
how-
about
why does
the
GH
accent,
make an
just
F
the
sound?
grammar?
No, I think I give you a year.
GH,
I give
like
you a
laugh?
year. I feel like you gonna do well.
Why does that make an F sound?
How long have you been here?
Imagine
7
teaching a
months.
forward
And your English is like this?
Yeah, a bit like
What
this,
letter is
but
this?
now it's
Were you
improved.
speaking
Now, what
English
is
a
this?
little bit in Ethiopia?
Yeah, I used to speak like this.
No, it's
Yeah.
That's good.
Now the English language is tricky, especially writing and understanding it. So,
Yeah.
but like I will say, yeah, your English sounds good. Did you
you.
know the thing? But you spent a lot of your childhood at Mount Mission, so it's like, did you ever? You said you used to know a lot more. You think you used to know a lot more,
My
Amharic?
parents told me I did.
Oh,
Because
okay.
that's their first language.
So this is before you were 11, before you were 10, before you got.
but I was younger. That was their first language.
and in Mount
Okay.
Mission they don't let you speak Amadiya,
Oh
right?
my gosh. We used to,
fucked up.
at nighttime,
What?
we used to, we had to be in bed at a certain time. We had hall parents, right? You had like a family who's like a husband and wife, and then you have a single person who's like not married or anything. And there's like 2 apartments. They live there for free. They got a whole room and board, water, gas. They live there for free. And they're just making money off of us. And they were put us to bed, let's just say, I want to say during weeknights, we would go to bed at 9:30. And like on the weekends, it's depending on your points, like how many marks you got throughout the system. There are sometimes that if you got 6 or more, you will go to bed at 8:30 before the little kids, like the babies, go to bed. One time I went to bed when it was still sunny outside.
That's so insane to me.
Imagine you just came from Ethiopia and your parents send you to Mount Mission. There's a few other people who just came from Ethiopia. They're your friends, and you can't speak Amadiya.
It just sounds so sketchy.
And then
That's bad. Like, why?
you know, they
want you to learn
apparently
English
my
or something?
English wasn't so well over
Okay.
there. They put me in like speech class. I had to go every week for about an hour, close to 2 hours, to speak English, to learn how to enunciate words and speak. I was like, so my English was that bad to y'all?
Damn.
I'm like, both of my parents are immigrants. Like, come on now.
It's all good. Their mom and
my
dad are
goodness.
brothers and sister.
Damn. Well, I didn't know it was that bad because I remember you telling me I want to talk about my mission. I'm thinking it's like a bougie private school. That
No.
shit sounds like jail.
People think it's like Zoe 101. No. I wish.
Fuck no.
That is funny. Well,
Be
you
at the
did say
beach,
that.
the mountains. The fuck?
You did say
Mind
that.
you, the mountains are haunted.
that too.
My gosh, man. You have to go up the holler. You know, like that imaginary line,
Yeah.
they call it the holler, right? And who lived all the way up at the holler was the old president of the school. And his daughter became the new president of the school.
Fuck that.
And he was like, the Sweeneys, his wife, I liked
shit,
her.
Mr. Sweeney?
Yeah, you heard of Mr. Sweeney?
Of course.
His wife, Miss Sweeney, I loved her. She used to rock her Chanel bags and clutch her pearls. But her husband,
Yeah, Miss Sweeney. Yeah, she was a sweetie.
her husband, I'll just walk away. I'll just walk away.
Wow. They need to make a Netflix doc for y'all.
No, they do.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
shout out
To be
crazy,
honest,
man.
we all talked about it. Like all of us who graduated from our mission, we say we're the only ones who really understand each other, right? And you know, we went through so many traumatic experiences that kind of brought us back together because like we all drifted away from each other to live our real lives. But like it's hard to really connect with people out here because they don't understand how we were upbringed.
That's
right?
true. Yeah.
Like
we went to public school. It's totally different.
It's different. Like y'all had a whole different experience than we did, you know? And it's like only a certain amount of people who really understand each other and understand us. So when like recently, a couple of years ago, we lost somebody so dear to our hearts and it brought us back together. So when we were all like sitting and talking and hanging out, we would talk about that kind of stuff. And I just sit there and I listen and I'd be like, yo, like if we really did like a documentary, a lot of them will have to like, they don't want to have bad blood with anybody. They want to like, you know, go incognito in that interview. Right. But at the same time, I'm like, y'all should just,
you can
that's
do it,
your
though.
story.
You've ever seen 60
they want
Minutes?
to
You've
tell
ever
your
seen-
story for you.
But there's interviews where
Why
like
hide?
your face is black. You can still give your
for
testimony.
sure.
And
But it's like, why hide? Why hide? That's how you feel. Don't be ashamed about your feelings. Like,
yeah,
show
but sometimes
face.
you're connected to other people, right? So sometimes, like, even if you're willing, you don't want to do something that could affect people
other
that are
person.
close to you.
That's true.
Because your reputation is not always just tied to yourself. You know what I mean? What I do is going to affect everybody who's on this podcast for the most part, right?
Yeah.
If I do something crazy, y'all are attached to my name to some degree, right?
I understand that. I do.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like one thing I could say is, yeah, because like y'all do work together, but like we grew up together. And a lot of people, they were ashamed to feel like to voice their opinions and speak about how they went through stuff. And I feel like I always believe, don't be ashamed of how you feel. Speak up. Right. Because nobody could judge you on your feelings. Because that's how you feel. You have every right to feel like that. Every right. And if you voice it, it will help people understand who you are and understand how if you ever meet anybody else that kind of thinks your way too. That's how I believe.
I agree with that.
I agree with that
fact.
too.
That's a fact.
But I see both sides. Because sometimes once you put something out there, you can't dictate how it's going to be received, right? And what's going to happen with that. And like, it could fuck up a job for somebody in your family. It could fuck up opportunities for people who are close to you who had nothing to do with it. Right. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
What you're saying, I agree with though. It's more important to like voice it so you know you can help whoever out there is dealing with a similar situation. But I do understand the perspective of being hesitant about voicing.
Like, wait, let me not say.
Yeah, because once you do, you don't know what's gonna come after that.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because a lot of people are just like that just gets me to realize that like a lot of people are like they don't want to. They're hesitant on their next move because they're scared that it's gonna like fuck up their money.
Yeah, get
or,
canceled
like,
or whatever. Like,
so my thing is
know?
if you want to be raw, authentic, and even though you feel like that whatever you do, it might fuck up your money, it might not. Like, to be honest, think about it. Like, I know a lot of people talk about Huda from Love Island. You know, that's my girl. How she reacted. A lot of people thought that she was gonna be a nobody when she left the island, right?
Right, yeah.
I never thought
she
that.
made a career
Look at it.
Yeah.
You let's be real. You have the other cast members who went against her and tell her she was crashing out, doing all that stuff. They're just on TikTok doing TikToks. But
she bossed up.
She over here meet and greets, business deals, like.
Yeah, you really never know.
Mind you, that's the only name I know off that show.
Yeah, exactly.
Her name made the show.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like the
only
household.
name I know off that show.
That's betting
and
on yourself.
everybody is like, F Huda, but she's doing her thing.
But just as many people saying that, she got hella supporters saying like
she
we
had
rock
a meet
with
and
her.
greet the other day, and that they said the line was long.
Bro, she got like 4 million followers on TikTok.
That's crazy.
And now
On
she
TikTok, that's
she
crazy.
locked up. She in with the basketball player. Like,
Oh, I'm not surprised by that. Yeah. So it's like bet on yourself. Bet on yourself for sure.
that's what I'm saying. Like, take the risk. Like, stand on your be you.
I was gonna say, after growing up, now, you work in the nightlife, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to know how you started, and was it always bartending? Because you're a bartender now, right?
Yeah.
How did your working in nightlife start?
So
In DC.
okay, so during COVID, I was just chilling, right? I was chilling in the crib. I mean, I was working in the hospitality industry. I lost my job. So I was like, all right, I feel like I was making more money at home than I was over there. So I'm chilling in the house and I'm talking to my friends on FaceTime. And they were like, why would you ever thought about doing like nightlife, like bottle service? I looked at them. I said, I don't know if I would think I'll be able to do that. Like, I y'all know me. Yeah, I like to be outside, but I don't like to be around a lot of people, right? And then they're like, try it. So I went to Flirt Lounge.
Shout out Flirt.
Yes. Shout out Flirt. That was my first bar. I would never, I love them. I still go support them to this very day. I pulled up, I parked, and I see this guy who's a bartender over there. His name is Philly. And I'm going to give a shout out to Philly because he's the guy who gave me the opportunity and spoke to me about it to the owners. And from them, he will always have a special place in my heart.
Shout out Philly. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Philly in the city.
Philly
That's my
cheesesteak
man. Philly. If y'all ever go to Flirt, go to Philly. Philly will take care of y'all.
Okay, he's still there.
Yeah, he will take care of
what's
y'all. He's like that. So I went to Philly. And he was like, oh, I was like, y'all hiring? He was like, what's your name? I said, Aster, but people call me Astuka. Oh, you're Habesha? I said, yeah. He said, come at this time. So
he was like, all right, yeah, we need you.
so I was like, all right. So I pulled off. I was on the phone with my cousin and I told my cousin. So we went out to dinner beforehand. And, I got dolled up. So we came there and I just sat in a room and I spoke to all the owners. There's 3 owners over there. And they just told me to show up on this date. And then from that date, I just been working. Nice. But I wanted to get more into bartending, but I was doing both. So during the weekdays, I will make drinks and I will also take out bottles if we did get sell bottles. But on the weekends, I was just doing bottle service.
Okay.
But I'm just like, I want to get more behind the bar. I like that. Like, I like making drinks. It's
really?
Yeah.
I know it can be. It can be hard though.
No, I love it.
It felt natural for you?
Yes.
That's impressive.
I feel like my whole life I was opening wine bottles for my mom. So I was like, making a career.
Right.
Making a career. So I was like having a great time. I loved it. So I was talking to the owners like, can I, if they don't come to work on the weekend and they be working the bar, let me work the bar. So he did give me an opportunity. I liked it. And then May happened. So May, I got like some tragic news and it just like crushed me and I had to fly out to Portland for a week. And I was like, I don't think I'll be able to to work there at that establishment from the news that I heard. Right. It just brought trauma to me. Right. So I was like, okay, maybe let me just like take a couple weeks off and see if I could, get back to it. I couldn't. So I was like, you know what? I close my ties with Flirt.
Okay.
But it was nothing like on no bad blood type of thing. So when I saw the opportunity on social media for Red Lounge, which I'm currently at right now.
Shout out Red Lounge.
I am bartending there. So if y'all want to see me Friday and Saturday, I'll be there from 7 to close. That's what I do. So they said they were looking for bartenders. I hit up the promoter. Shout out to Polo.
Shout out Polo.
Polo, he definitely took me in, got a position, and the first day I worked, I've been working there ever since.
Nice. How long has it been now?
So I started in June of 2021, and now we in 2025 of August. So
okay, 4 years.
Yeah.
Nice.
Every weekend I've been there. Like I was doing full time over there, but I was like, low key, I was like, I want to start living a normal life again.
Right.
Like instead of waking up like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, like afternoon, I want to wake up at.
I was just about to ask, what are your, like, you said 7 p.m. to what time?
So
Or it fluctuates?
Depends on the weekend.
Okay.
So on the like regular days from 7 to 3, I'll be bartending. I probably won't get home till like 4:30. But mind you, on holiday weekends, we close at 4 a.m. All the bars in the city close at 4 a.m.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I be forgetting that stuff sometimes. So I just be like, I probably won't get home till like 6:30. And then just imagine if there was a shooting on a block before, like a block down.
Right.
I'm stuck.
Now they blocking the roads.
Uber prices is up. Don't know like what time I will get home.
Damn.
Like this morning I didn't get home till like 7:30 in the morning.
Damn. We appreciate you coming at the time you came.
That's fine. You know, I mean, I'm kind of used to it. I mean, I do got a little brother who wakes me up.
Okay, yeah. So you're going to be up regardless.
Mm-hmm. Like yesterday, he, like, you know how you belly flop in the pool?
Yeah.
He belly flopped on my back looking for his phone. I said, I don't have your phone. Go ask mom.
Damn.
Yeah.
So Flirt Lounge, Red Lounge.
And then while I was doing Red, I was working on 9th Street.
Okay.
The iconic 9th Street of DC.
What were you doing?
Habesha Central.
I was bartending over there.
Oh, shit. Okay.
What spot?
It was, now it's called Posh, but before it was called Kebab, right? Because that guy, he really has some good kebabs.
Okay.
Like,
For
real
real.
live there. Yeah. On 9th Street, you would never expect.
Imagine a place named Taco and your tacos suck.
Right. They better
It
hit.
was Kebab Palace.
You had
like,
one job.
Those kebabs were like that. And it was like a cool little bar. And like, what bar on 9th Street serves kebab food?
Right. Yeah. It's pretty rare.
Like, that's like hand in hand. You drunk, you get some kebabs
some
instead of
kebab,
going down
yeah.
to Kebab Palace out in VA.
How long were you there for?
I worked there for about 3 months, but the ghetto-ness of DC and 9th Street, like...
Yeah, it fucked you up.
It's a lot. It could be a lot sometimes.
It's too much. The mobs outside, like... I have... Right across from me was Cloud Lounge, right? And I had a lot of people that was at the club. I was about to leave when we closed out to head over there, right? Somebody got stabbed in the club. The whole street shut down. I'm like, who the fuck got stabbed? It could be one of my people that is in the section.
Yeah.
I'm going crazy. I said, I can't work here no more. I can't. Damn. I cannot. It's too much.
Right.
9th Street? Gosh.
Just never understood violence in the nightlife, man. Like, it's like, bro.
It's the Henny, bro.
In my opinion,
Henny makes you feel like...
it's alcohol, bro.
Don't talk about Hennessy like that. Hennessy is my favorite liquor. Don't do that.
Henny makes me feel like
think
I'm
about
a
this.
supervillain.
I don't do any. I sleep on Henny.
There's too many niggas that don't know each other in the same place.
I'm not dangerous.
What were we saying, Melo?
I'm saying it's just the nightlife. It almost comes with a potential like disaster. You know what I mean?
No,
Because
It's
of
a
all the
bunch of
liquor.
it's a bunch of people in one place who have their own little cliques. They don't give a fuck about 90% of the people that they're around. You know what I mean? There's a lot of ego involved, alcohol. And alcohol is just the bare minimum.
Yeah,
Some
okay.
niggas some niggas are
You
charged
don't know
up.
the guy might be having a
You don't
bad
get
day and
drugs.
he just there.
What?
When
Some
he
people
can
are
take care
super
of
saiyan.
Drugs I've
3 out there.
seen.
No, but it's
In
just
the
like,
club?
I think the way that I'm getting at is like, we step out for a good time, right? For one. And then two, as dudes, bro, like, why do you have a problem with me? For one, like, there's so many women around.
Yeah,
And you want to
that's a
have
good
an
point.
issue with me instead.
That's how you carry yourself in the club.
That's why.
That's what
why
it
I don't
is.
ever like, bro. I can't remember the last time I almost got into a fight for whatever. Literally can't even remember it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
granted,
just-
now I'm with somebody, but even before that,
yeah.
What did Lil
Is
Wayne say?
nightlife in
All these
Ethiopia?
bitches,
How's that?
niggas still
Like,
hate.
have you
Fights
been out to the
up.
clubs out
That's a
here?
good question. Yeah. How is the
Yeah.
nightlife? How is
So,
it compared?
What's the comparison?
You guys
like, how
are
you
safe
feel?
here. Yeah. I haven't seen
What
any
did you just
violence.
say?
He said we're safe here.
I never seen any violence, like even in DC. That's what never happened to me. Maybe I am getting
no,
lucky.
you
I
gotta
don't know.
see. You just naive,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
It's only- it's
you're
been
so
6
happy to be
months.
here. You
Yeah,
can't-
that's why.
Yeah.
You're so
Maybe.
happy to be here. You can't even imagine. Trust me.
But
I think
you've
he-
been
he
in
has
Addis
the
like
blinders
how many
on.
times?
it's
Then-
more dangerous here than
Yeah.
Addis, bro.
Yeah, I
promise
know
you.
it's more dangerous, but like fights happen more often on the night.
He'll
time.
actually be happy to see a fight because it's like nostalgic
Oh my
for him.
gosh.
Like, oh my god, they're fighting.
My
And
fear
he
is
was
being
telling me that
stuck.
you will get robbed
should tell
here.
a
And
fight
I
story.
can't
I'm
wait
not
to
gonna lie,
know.
from my personal experience, but I've only been to Ethiopia once. So
He been like
Wait,
twice, and
Fanu,
we
do you
already
mind me
have
telling
seen
you the fight story?
I didn't
Tell 'em the
haven't-
fight story
I
about
haven't
when I
seen
came
one
back.
fight.
It happened. Even Dawit have seen
Here
one.
in America?
Let me tell you the
No.
story. No, this
Back
is
home.
when
Ethiopia?
so this
Yeah.
is the first time I met Fanu. I came to Addis to visit. This is before he moved here. Right. So
Awkward.
this was so messy, y'all. So like actually I wish Sam was here for this too.
Yeah,
So
Sam
me and
was
Sam
there too.
and our cousin Alex, right? We were all somewhere else. He was at another club.
Alex is
Right.
a wild boy.
Yeah.
You
Alex is a
separated
good-
from them?
No,
I
this
was
was like
somewhere else.
this is where we started the night. Like we
Oh.
didn't even like we weren't together in the first
Okay, I was
place.
about to say you don't separate from each other
Yeah.
out here.
So like, boom. At some point, he's like, "Hey, I'm ready to go. Come scoop me." Right. So we drove
I was
over,
working out. Yeah.
and we're waiting in the street. And then next thing I know is like I can literally see Fanu in the distance, like walking side by side with somebody else. It's a whole group of people, and they're arguing. Him and one other particular dude, right?
In the Maringa?
Yeah,
And I'm
Maringa,
like,
yeah, we're in Addis.
He was like, "What the?" Like, all I can do is hear it, and I'm like, bro, like, I can't get locked up in an Ethiopian prison, bro.
Oh,
I
hell
can't.
no.
So, at some point, them two finally get over to the car, and they're still going at it, whatever reason. And then, you know what? I think they started like to simmer down, and then it ramps back up. So me and Sam stepped out the car, and we ready. Like we
Dawit
already
hold the-
alcohol
chop the
infused.
guy like down.
No, that's the thing. Yeah. So like what ended up happening was
There was
this
a lot
dude
of
was
guys.
here, like, you know, he first of all, his friends suck. They were not ready to back up whoever, not Fanu,
wish you
whoever the
guys
dude
fight
that
in
Fanu had an
Ethiopia.
issue with, his friends just sat there and just was like,
We know each other, you know.
we
like
thought
we're
that it was
from
going to
the
be a
same
whole
area,
brawl,
like, we're
so we
gonna
weren't
see
going
each
to let
other
Fanu
tomorrow.
go one-on-one, right? So eventually the old buddy's like, you know, over here just shouting, da-da-da-da, and then like at some point he stumbled backwards, like kind of onto me. So I put him in a headlock.
Yeah, when I
And-
turned, Dawit is holding the guy like this, and the
Yeah. So like I
ran
put him
to
in a
them.
headlock, I'm standing, and he's doing this whole like, you know, fish out of water thing, like trying to get out of it. And he makes us both fall back, but I'm like, I still won't let go. I was like, "You done?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm done." And I let go. And when he got up, Fanu came over. Mink, 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 mink.
I thought he was going to turn and hold him, so I ran there. As soon
That
as I
was
get there,
not
I
the-
started punching him.
You thought he was holding him for so you could hit
Yeah,
him.
that's the thing. That wasn't
I
the
was,
purpose.
I was fighting the other guy there. When I turned, Dawit is holding him. I left this
thought
guy
he
and
was
started
about to go
running.
in.
I was trying to defuse. Fanu came over and capitalized. Mink, mink, mink. And then I got up. I was like,
Said, "My
Fanu, what the hell? He was
opportunity."
like, "Thank you, bro." And walks away. And I was like, what the hell? Nah, now we got to take it to the next part of the story, right? So we think everything's
That's the same
simmered
guy.
down.
You know, that's the same guy who threw.
Yeah, I remember. So we hopped in the
You
car.
get mad all over again, y'all.
So, bro, like, cause he was
Yeah,
no low key.
man.
That dude was corny as shit. So I hopped in. I'm sitting in the middle seat in the back seat.
Mm-hmm.
Sam's in shotgun. Alex is in the front seat, and one of Fanu's friends is sitting next
He's
to
the
me.
one who
Right?
started the fight. I started the fighting because of him.
Oh,
You
so
still
it
friends
was the
with
guy
him?
sitting next to me
Yeah.
started.
You
the-
still
My
friends with
best
him?
friend. Yeah.
That's
So-
your best friend.
He's sitting next to
10
me.
toes
Mind
down.
you, this guy is actually, believe it or not, he's a tall Habesha guy, right? Like about like 6'3".
Believe it or
So
not.
I remembered I looked over across the street and all I heard from old buddy was "Nothing lived up," which is like "fuck your mother" for those who don't know what that means. And I saw him do the whole like, you know, rugby throw
Oh
of
my
a rock.
God.
He
What?
threw a rock as far as he could. Boom. And that joint come right through that window next to me, hits Buddy in the shoulder, and it
guy
goes
smashed
up the side of his
big-
neck.
He
He
still
did it like
have
the
a big
niggas in
scar
track.
here.
It
You know the ones
fucked
that have
him
the
up.
thing like this?
Oh, it's on.
It fucked up the buddy
We
next
stop
to
in
me.
the car. We going outside.
No, but like he's literally like I
He
remember.
still have a big
bleeding?
scar here.
No, I was just what I'm about to get to.
I swear
so
to God, big scar. He'll be like, "Found you remember?" Yeah.
bro, we went to so we finally got back to the place we were staying at, right? And I was talking to old buddy, and he was like, "How bad does it look, bro?" And he turned his neck to me. I swear to God, it looked like a vagina, bro, on the side of his neck. And I
It
was literally
open
like,
like this big, bro.
bro,
swear
I
to
tried
God.
not to react because I didn't want him to freak out.
Oh my
I was like,
gosh.
"Oh." And he was like, "Oh, is it bad?" And I was like,
And he-
"Nah, you good, bro."
Right. And you don't want to
These niggas gonna watch
take him to the
episode and
hospital?
get PTSD.
But we're in IDs.
slept
There's
on
no
it.
clinic open at 3 a.m.
He slept
Yeah.
on it. The
He
next day,
slept
he got
literally.
stitched.
It was
So
like,
he was like holding a bandage the whole night. Y'all
Bro,
took him the next day or something?
yeah, he went
Okay,
the very next
please.
morning. But like, he literally, I was looking at it, and me and Sam looked at each other. We said, "Damn," and we looked back and we were like, "Oh,
Very
yo."
much, it's the same guy. I left him on the floor like he was okay there.
No,
That's
but
why we'd be like, let's
I was
go.
also looking at it like this, like if it
And the
was.
same guy went
Yo.
and grabbed his stone.
So mind you, old buddy's 6'3", right? He was sitting in the passenger seat, it ricocheted off his shoulder. If it was me, and not in the passenger seat, but
probably
back
would,
left
like-
seat, if it was me, it would have hit me directly in the head. I would have been done for.
Oh no, especially like around here.
It would have hit me
Temple's
straight in the
area,
head,
yeah.
bro. Like, because if it hit him in the shoulder, he's about a foot taller than me almost.
Yeah.
Half
And
a
he
foot.
got a big head too. That's why he get him.
Yeah.
So you're
Bro.
Ain't no
No, but
way.
I'm still weak. I was sitting here diffusing. I finally let him go. I look up, Fanu, mink, mink, mink.
He got his licks in.
bro. Hey man.
Hey,
At
that,
least
that
you made it count.
I was about to say, yeah. I was gonna ask about the nightlife part. What do you think about the drink prices in DC? Because a lot of people have been complaining. I know you're a bartender, but do you notice these things?
So, yeah.
She's
to be
the one
honest,
making the price up.
no. To be honest, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I was talking to the owner yesterday. I said, probably we should add $1 to Long Island's and blue motorcycles.
Okay, okay.
But it's 3 liquors at least, though. That
No,
makes
it's
sense.
not 3. It's
The-
vodka.
The Long Island is
Long
like 3
Island-
or 4.
4.
4, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense, right?
Yeah, at least those.
I was like, at least for those, we could, up the price $1. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
everything else. So, like, I believe as a bartender, I love it, right? Like,
Right.
the prices, because
You getting your bread.
a lot of the bars have automatic gratuity, right? Because a lot of people, it's sad to say, they don't like to tip.
For sure.
Unless if you really do have like that bond with that person, or you really fuck with that person, they're gonna tip you. But other than that, they're not really gonna tip. And I've been noticing it a lot lately. It's like a lot of bars are not busy as they used to be. Like right after COVID, the bars were packed. We was making money. Everybody was fiending to come back outside.
Right.
But now like everything is starting
Fiending to
step
come
back
outside,
in.
and they had stimulus checks racked up.
Yeah,
but
so
we
like
had money to go
now
outside.
I loved COVID during that 2021, 2022, going to 2023.
Listen, I went to Atlanta and Miami, like
During
when they
that-
first peak COVID, like when they first opened shit up.
Oh, I was in Portland. I was in Seattle. I was in
was
Miami. I went outside. I didn't care. But my thing is like now it's like a lot of people, I feel like they're very scared to spend money.
Yeah.
But
So-
it's tough times.
And it's
is.
tough
It's a
times.
combination
so
of those.
everything got hiked up. Not just drink
If it's
prices.
a tough time, why are you outside?
Groceries.
Right.
Yeah. Like if you're not able to manage your money.
So to kind of side with you, but not side with you.
Okay.
I'm all for it. So this is just my personal experience being outside. I'm all for the automatic gratuity because
Me too.
I'm a math whiz, but I'd rather not. Because at the end of the day, if you do 18%, shit, I would have given you 20, but is what it is, right? I don't mind that, but the base price itself at many places out here is getting egregious. Like whenever I went to 12 Stories, I can't remember when.
12 Stories has been all over. 12 Stories been all over.
12 Stories, and it was
It's,
that
it's ridiculous.
what's
though.
that restaurant across the street from La Vie? I ordered one bourbon. It was $32 pre-tip.
Okay, so with those places, you're also thinking about the aesthetics, like the environment that you're in, and like they gotta pay people, they gotta pay hosts, they gotta pay bar backs, so they're gonna hike the prices up for those kind of places because you gotta pay out people. A lot of people don't know the bartenders. Yeah, we're making money, but you have to give a percentage to bar backs. You have to give a percentage to the house.
Yeah.
And people don't understand that,
Which is
which
is fine, but like my point is this is your business. So that's on you to pay them. So at the end of the day, like already and really and truly, if we being real, $20 for a shot is ridiculous. So
Yeah,
like
it
when
is.
you're talking about $30 something for one drink, Like, what's that gonna do? You think that's gonna make me buy another one?
Can I just be honest? Because when I go outside, we just get bottles.
No, I hear you. But I'm
gonna
talking
get
about-
my bottle because
That's a
I'm
good
like,
point, yeah.
as
That's
a
a
bartender, like,
But I mean,
yeah,
Levy, you're buying bottles at Levy. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't like.
Levy is a
I go
restaurant,
to,
though.
Yeah,
It
but I'm
just has a
saying
bar.
if I go to like those type of restaurants, I'm gonna have a drink or two. Right?
get what I'm saying?
Because other than that, I'm not about to spend all that because we're gonna go to a spot afterwards that all right, we're gonna get a bottle. Cause I'm like, whenever I'm outside with my girls, we're just gonna get a bottle. It depends on where. Like if we go to park, we'll just do the brunch. We'll do the mimosas thing.
and then get a bottle.
Out of that, we're going to a different spot where we could get a bottle for a decent price.
You got a pregame,
Which
in
I can
DC.
agree.
In DC, you got a pregame.
Yeah, we
You have
pregame
to.
some like the other.
You going out sober?
So
My point is, you're supposed to tax. You're just not supposed to like instead of taxing 400%, tax the 200% like a normal company. That's my point.
That's the thing about it with DC.
'Cause,
Like the prices are ridiculous.
$30 for a drink is just that's never gonna make it. I mean, eventually with inflation, it should
What
get there.
place
But
did I
like,
go to recently?
Levy is a restaurant. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
I
saying?
haven't been to that
like,
one yet.
so that's right across the street. You don't get bottle service there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's just
like
a
I
regular
get
bar.
it. This is a like rooftop, this, that, and the third. But like it should never cost me $30.
Do they have a view?
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
They do.
So you also got to remember, like, when you go to rooftops, you are paying $30 for a shot, right? That $30 in their mind is like, okay, I could charge $30 for a shot of whiskey that somebody will buy. At the end of the day, in a shot, there's going to be the gratuity. The gratuity will probably be like $5-6. And that they're going to have to break it up with bar backs. They got to rent. Because that, like,
Which is
some owners,
But
I
think
cannot
you're
say all.
I think you're harming your volume though when you do that. You're harming your volume.
You know,
Because at the end of the day, your cost.
I don't think they want that level, the volume to be that high.
Yeah.
I feel like
They
sometimes
don't. They
they're
want to
accommodating-
cater
they're
to a certain amount of
accommodating-
people. So
Exactly.
think about it like as in Miami, right? Each establishments that you go to, Kiki on the Water, right? If you go to Kiki on the Water, you go to Habibi, you will have to accommodate to the people that's going to go over there, right? They're willing to spend that dollar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're willing to spend that dollar.
That's true.
So they feel like, okay, you are in the nation's capital. You're going to spend that dollar to have that beautiful view of the fucking White House and the Capitol and the Washington Monument. We see that shit every day.
Yeah.
People come from out of town to see that stuff.
Right.
So they're willing to spend that dollar.
Right.
They are.
It's different for the locals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that's true.
locals,
That's
they know where to go. Cause like when I travel, and like for instance, when I went to Houston for my birthday,
Shout out Houston.
Yes.
Much more
I love
cost
Houston.
efficient.
I went to like the big spots camp.
We went to Houston
I
twice in a
went
year.
to Dome. All of them, they're
crazy.
trying to hike the prices up. But the time that I really liked is when we went to the local clubs where all the locals hanged out because prices are cheaper, it's packer, and it's funner.
Yeah, it's way more fun.
You know?
remember that
So-
night that we had?
Hell yeah.
That's why when I go out of town, I want to hang out where the locals hang out. I don't want to go to the big spots like y'all see on TikTok
Yep.
because they're going to definitely charge you an arm and a leg
They're
and a
charging you
thigh.
for that. We were even talking about a old buddy that does the chopped cheeses up in New York.
Aki?
Sure.
I went to the Aki way.
You
I
did?
went. Yeah.
went? I
Let me,
wanna go
my
so
experience,
bad.
$25
Aki
for
was
chopped
not there.
Okay.
It
He was
some other
not
nigga.
there.
I'm not
It was
expecting him to
another
be there.
nigga who sounded like him, and
Of
all
course.
they wear was a shirt that said Aki. My friends, they asked them to do it the Aki way. I looked at the menu. I said, "Let me get a tuna on a croissant bread." I was like, "Let me order off the menu because
Right.
y'all about to hurt y'all
The
stomachs
Aki way is
with
just
all
a
that
trendy
shit.
term. It's just a chopped
It's
cheese.
a TikTok shit.
I'm gonna order off the menu because I feel like that's what y'all specialize in. Y'all just making up shit to put in people's stomach.
Yeah.
Just to look good.
That's for sure.
Everybody was like, "Nah, I'm not doing that."
Yeah, if I'm gonna get the Aki way, I want Aki to do it.
You know what I'm gonna get when I
Y'all
go there?
paying
Not
for
his
the Aki
substitute
way and he's
teacher.
not even there.
Let me get it the Aki way, bro.
So make me my tuna exactly on my croissant and let me get the fuck out of here.
Like,
Right,
that's
who's
it.
spending $25 for that?
And I pay my
You can go right to the bodega next door. That's like, oh, you're one of the people that are actually.
and now everybody is trying to do
$10.
it the Aki way
Yeah.
style. There's different.
There's not a
bodegas
cheap
that-
bodega anymore.
And you see, like he remodeled that
Yup.
his spot.
Of course.
I went to
I'm
it
sure he's
before
getting
he
bread.
did the remodeling. It's in the hood.
Yeah.
It looked like where he's at. It looked like Northeast. To be honest, like
Yeah.
you go off of 8th Street, it looks like that area.
Yeah,
You know how
I'm
much
just
he
like-
makes a day? He was talking about it recently. He averages $20K a day.
That's
Yeah, and I mean,
ridiculous.
honestly, really, truly good for him.
Sure,
bro.
got him that money.
Can't forget the Bev. Never.
Look, can
Everybody
I tell y'all
wanna
my order though when I go there?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna get a chicken chopped cheese on a red velvet fruity pebble waffle.
You thought about this, huh?
Yeah.
You thought about
I
this.
seen some amazing
Y'all
combinations.
should have just bring him some
That
injera
was
bread
it.
and see what he could do with that.
Oh, true.
Make it.
Red velvet batter. You make it into a waffle.
Red velvet,
But fruity pebbles.
That
mixed
sounds
in
like it hits.
on the chicken.
I'm with you.
That sounds like you smoke a lot of weed and like
you
smack.
gotta be smacked to eat that.
That was 100% a idea.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? We should put in a fucking waffle.
Fruity Pebbles and red velvet. Never thought those two would work.
A good idea.
No, switch it up. Bring some injera over there and see what he could do with that.
Right. What
Do
you gotta
that.
do with this roll?
Do
right
that.
here. Right.
Fur.
You gonna make
Give him
you
some
gonna be
tips.
on social
Ooh,
media?
with chopped cheese with a wazi tips.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
make chopped
That
cheese
would
with it.
hit.
Crazy.
Hands down.
You just
I
gotta.
still
you
need
got-
it on a waffle though. But if it's
no,
wazi tips,
The
it's not gonna be a red velvet.
The
It's gonna be a
tips
regular
on a waffle
waffle.
would be fire.
That would hit.
That would be
I
fire.
think we do a red
don't
velvet,
think
but the
so.
fruity pebbles.
No. If it's a
You
wazi
still on that red
tips,
velvet?
it gotta be a plain waffle.
Now with the waffle.
Because there's enough.
like,
You don't want to ruin the flavor.
Hey,
of the
we
wazi
just
tips.
got a business idea. Ethiopian
Yo, we
chopped
are.
cheese.
Yo, we
Just
are
take it to
fucking
him.
I'm telling you, bro.
Monsters.
Like,
Where is he from again?
I think we
Where is
would.
he from
I think
again?
we would kill it if we open a
Ethiopian
cafe.
No.
The
Where's
guy?
where's
He's
he
either
from?
Egyptian or Yemeni.
Oh,
So
the
he-
Aki dude, yeah.
Yemenis, my cousin, she
Right
a mixed
there.
I'm just
breed.
guessing. That's
She
how
a
he
mixed
looks
breed.
to me.
She's half Yemen. They eat what? They eat injera.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
call it
yeah,
zigni
yeah.
over there. So
Zigni,
Bro,
yeah.
when
They
I went
know
to
what they
Ethiopia, how
doing.
many Yemeni people I saw, bro?
there's a lot
Even
of
It's a
in
lot
the
of
street,
mixed
even in the
too.
street, bro.
Yemen and,
There's more
Swear to God.
Yemeni
Yeah.
dipping versus Italian in Ethiopia.
Right. Yeah, for
People
sure.
don't understand that.
I fuck with my
Yeah.
Yemeni people though. I got
Yeah.
some,
They got some good food.
and they're
hands
good.
though.
They're good people too.
Right. Yeah, we need to get that Ethiopian chopped cheese business going. That could go crazy.
So,
What are some of the craziest things you've witnessed while bartending? I know you have at least one
wanna
story
hear
that lives with you today. That's like, I can't believe that happened.
well, I mean, every day is different type of events that I see. Like yesterday, there was nothing that went on yesterday. Nothing went on this past weekend. It's like the fights that be breaking out. It'd be like,
In the bar.
yeah, in the sections, wigs flying.
You start hearing the furniture move, and
Yeah, like, okay, so one time, it's like two big fights that I can remember, right? One big time, it was in the section that's right by my bar. And I don't know what happened, but one girl, I guess she was kind of really drunk and she spilled drink on some other people that she didn't know. Like promoter sections, when you are going to be in a promoter section, right? That doesn't give you the opportunity to bring like 3-4 girls with you.
Right. There's
It does
etiquette to
not.
that.
You only bring one friend. One.
yeah, have some
Because
decorum.
the promoters are going to invite multiple people.
Those are the moochers.
Exactly.
Yep.
So my thing is like, girls, if y'all going to the promoter section, be smart. Bring one friend. Don't bring 2. Don't bring 3. Don't bring 4. Because it will start fights. And I'm bartending.
That's also how you stop yourself from being invited back.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You want to say that again a little bit louder?
That's how you end up not being invited back.
Yes, and a lot
End
of
up
people
ruining
don't
a good thing.
understand because I'm bartending. I'm at the register, doing my thing. I'm hearing fights. I'm hearing arguments. I'm turning over, table knocked out, hookah being flown over. Mind you, hot, cold, females, burn. We're going to get a ticket. They're going to call the ambulance. They're going to close us down. Abra's going to take my license. I ain't trying to get my license taken
Right,
away from me.
yeah.
You got $200 from me for every day for the rest of the year? No. Like, come on now. So the girl was drunk. She brought 4 people in the section. She spilled, and it was random girls that she don't know. You got to know, you don't know everybody in the city.
Yeah.
It's etiquette. And it just caused commotion. We had to close the club down.
Damn.
And this is like at 1:30, and it was getting peak. I've never seen so many guys pull up their camera going like this on their phone. I said, shit, we about to be on World Star.
Oh my God. It was that lit.
It was
Yo,
that bad.
does the new generation
My
even know about
coworker, she
World
thought
Star?
it was me in that fight. She ran over from the bar. Even the sign for the bottles, it fell
Oh shit.
on the floor. I was like, oh fuck no. I'm like, and the owner, she was back at home in Morocco. So like I'm supposed to be watching the bar, and if I broke
no.
that sign, I was gonna be mad.
Yeah.
Damn. So I can't imagine how the phone call goes. Hey, so
Before this comes out on
But
TikTok.
her husband is there, but her husband's
Okay.
like a laid back, out in the back, not trying to be around. I'm just like, he just come out the cut from the office, turn the light on, we gonna close.
Damn.
I'm like, I was mad because I was like, I could have made more money.
Yeah,
I had niggas at the
that's on
bar
your
that was
bread right
spending.
there.
Like I just gave out a round of shots, and I was like, I know they were gonna buy more, but I was like, them girls.
Damn. Yeah, there's some certain etiquette that you have to follow. You just have to know. And then don't be spilling no drinks on people.
If you can't control your liquor, then you don't really need to be outside. You
Literally.
have to learn how to one thing about promoters, they're gonna feed you liquor. They're gonna give you a lot of
Right.
liquor. They want you to have a good time so you could come back and bring friends to spend money. But be mindful of how you go about it.
Yeah.
And
I
a
can
lot of
control
people
my
don't know
liquor.
that.
But sometimes the liquor brings out the knicker. And you can't always control the liquor.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta know. You gotta know your limit
I
for
don't
sure.
know if you guys seen that viral video from the DMV of like that big fight that was outside of YOLO.
When
It
was this?
all the girls on social media, like it was like probably like 2-3 months ago. It was like a big brothel outside of YOLO Lounge, right?
It was all girls fighting?
Yeah.
Damn.
I witnessed that. Like I'm like, even though I was like in the bar working, but I'm leaving the bar.
Where's YOLO again?
I'm 14, right across the Reeve Center on DC.
Okay.
So one girl, she was, I guess like a fight was happening. There was 2 fights on that same night, and it like led to the big fight.
Is that close to Park? I'm sorry.
No,
Is that
up
that
the
area?
street from Park. You have to
Okay.
go past Jefferson Circle.
Okay.
So the girl, she jumped on this girl's Jeep, smashed her windshield in slippers, in house slippers.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
She
With her
got
feet?
beat.
She a ninja.
She smashed the window with her feet.
With her feet. Like,
What the fuck?
She a ninja.
it's all over. I don't know how y'all did not see this.
Yeah, I
this
didn't
is
see
on Instagram. Like, they were
Yo,
recording.
can we pull this up?
Yeah, we probably can. Let me look this up as I'm speaking about it. But like,
Right.
and then there was another fight that like a couple minutes later, it was the girl,
I'm not gonna lie, I just imagine like the nail salon slippers on a shorty when
No,
she's
why
like,
is that
no,
strong?
think about like house
Yeah, that
slippers
takes
that
a
you wear
lot.
with your PJs
Like
that you
with the
get from those,
fuzzies?
like the hotel
The fuzzies?
slippers. Yeah.
bro, she basically raw dogged.
But
Yeah,
that
that's no
girl,
protection.
like low key,
If she break
she's
any
like a
bones- if she
boxer
didn't
out
break
here
any
in the
bones,
city.
that's
She be
crazy.
doing like the celebrity box
Oh,
matches.
she's a known fighter?
Yeah, like a
Okay.
lot of people
She's a
know her.
thug.
She be boxing.
No, I know.
She's an
and
Avenger.
she be whipping the bitches' asses. But I'm like,
Yeah, I believe
I
it.
looked at her. You like
Doesn't
Smash the
isn't her
windshield
hands
with your
registered
feet.
as an actual weapon at that
when
point?
you do
Her feet
underground
need to be
shit, you're not
registered
registered.
too.
Yeah,
okay.
She be doing,
underground.
she
Shit,
be doing
underground, that's
celebrity.
different. I thought you were
It's
saying like she's
underground.
legit. Because if
No.
she's legit, that is a registered
But
weapon.
like
You
a
go
lot
to
of people
jail.
know her as a fighter. I met her.
They treat
she
it like
was,
it's a gun. You know that, right?
Huh?
When you
Yeah.
actually box like professionally.
No,
and
on
you-
some
Yeah,
real
I
shit
know.
though, what
Like-
you could do,
Feet are registered
what you
as a
could
weapon.
do to a person who doesn't box and you box as a sport.
Yeah.
Deadly.
just think
You
about
should be
it.
registered.
When
'Cause
Davis
you could
is
kill-
in the
you could
city,
fuck
people
somebody
be
up
getting
bad,
in
bro.
his face. He can't do shit.
Right.
When Javante Davis is in the city, he
Yeah,
can't do
yeah.
anything.
Yeah. Damn. Stomping the windshield with hotel slippers is
That's-
talent.
it-
She got to be from
that's talent.
Southeast.
That's talent. She needs to be the commanders. She needs to kick for us.
Yeah, honestly, we've been need a
Yeah.
new kicker.
No, but also keep this in mind. You have to know how to do it without fucking up your foot.
yeah.
This is
Yeah,
not
I
her
want to see the
first
report.
windshield.
Imagine she didn't
This
break
is not
any
her
bones.
first windshield that she's busted.
No,
Imagine her foot
she
look
knows what
perfect
she's
after.
doing. But
Damn.
It's crazy.
and then like as I'm trying to
Wait,
leave,
did she do it in like one stomp or like 3?
like couple? Like I was like 1, 2, 3, like the
Oh,
ATL
yeah, that's
stop. You
impressive.
like how you do that?
ATL
Mm-mm.
stop.
Damn.
If it was once, then maybe her foot goes straight through. But if she did 1, 2,
She
3,
like it went.
It just spiderwebbed?
and I'm just like
It's impressive.
I was just shocked when I saw that video. Then it was like a big brothel. Like I saw this one girl on that video, and like I was trying to get on my Uber as that fight was going on. I was just like, security, get me to my Uber because I'm not dealing with all of this.
Right.
Because like it was girls fighting anybody. One girl, she got this thigh high boots with a thick ass platform. She had it over her shoulder, whipping bitches with that shit, whipping it. I'm like,
Yo, that's wild. That's such a crazy visual.
and then all the guys are just sitting there like,
Of course.
I'm going to watch. I'm
of
going
course.
to enjoy the show.
They eating popcorn.
To be fair, what do I
really
do in
good.
that situation? A whole brawl of women. What I end up
there was
like,
a
not going
lot.
to stop the
The
fight.
equivalent of guys
I don't know
that
them,
was
I don't give
there
a
as a
fuck.
woman. I felt like the guys
I'm
real
chilling,
life instead of
popcorn.
recording it, should have tried to stop it.
so what it is probably my best guess, and this is not in defense of. I don't know.
Yeah.
They probably don't know any of them shorties, and they don't give a fuck.
But they try and go smack at them when they go to the club.
That's a different.
Did they go and smack after they finished fighting?
I don't even know
That's
if the club even
diabolical.
opened. I don't even know. I left.
okay.
I was like, I gotta get out.
Because
the
I'm not
city.
gonna lie, I'm not breaking up a fight of girls I don't know.
And I'm not gonna
That got
lie,
nothing to
I
do with
might,
it.
I
But
might,
But still,
yeah.
at the like, it's
But
like,
recording, I'm not gonna be
I'm
like.
not going to record.
But
It was
I'm definitely gonna
recording.
smack at
I'm
the
not
one who wins.
getting
though.
involved
Yeah.
in any fight
Yeah.
of
You're
people
like,
I
she
don't
might-
know.
who are you gonna know who's gonna win? There's a whole lot of
Do your
girls getting
thing.
into a
Kill each
fight.
other.
Well, I'll
I don't give a
focus on the one that's like where it's like,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
I like
Hugging
both of
them
those
up.
girls, but whoever wins, I'm gonna go smack.
They win Yoni's love.
Are you
That's
okay?
fire. Right. Yeah.
What's
know?
your name?
That's crazy though. At least you were
Are
able
you
to get in that
okay?
Uber though.
You want me to take you to the hospital? Nigga like that in the car.
Ice at the house.
Right.
Oh my God.
That's a good one.
Yeah, man.
I will say that.
I live
For
right
your
next to the
hand,
hospital.
my beautiful queen.
Oh Lord.
My
Oh,
house
they
is
be like, my
5 minutes from the
heart.
hospital.
Them guys down in the city, my heart.
My heart. Yeah.
My heart.
Yeah.
Y'all not from New York.
My
Stop that. Stop. Only New Yorkers be saying that.
I mean, I'm not recording, but again, like I said, I ain't breaking up no shorty fight, bro. Because I'll be damned if I get hit just from trying to break
You
it up.
can't hit
I'm
them
not
back.
breaking
Like,
up
so
any fight
even
anybody I don't know.
Altogether.
Man, woman, fucking
Don't care who it
animal,
is.
lizard.
Yeah,
dog.
you don't know what they have, like what if they got something
not my
on them,
business.
too.
No.
Yeah, and it's
Nothing
not,
to do
if
with
she
me.
slap you, you can't hit her back. Like if
Yeah.
it's a guy,
And
he
you know-
won't slap you. Like you don't want to start another
Oh, don't
fight
be
if you break
surprised.
a
The
fight.
guys here
Yeah.
in the city, they will hit a female.
I seen some fights with the guy
and the guy and the girl, they
for
will hit
sure.
a female.
In
They
DC.
don't care.
Fanu's from Africa, nigga. I'm sure you've seen that a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we have laws here. We have rules here.
yeah, man.
That's what.
He's
Yeah.
like, what do you mean I can't hit her?
She my wife.
She my wife. Oh, you want hell?
Yo, don't feel pressure to find the fight.
I'm
video.
gonna find it though.
We'll find it.
Because I send it to my friends
just
in
curious,
one
yeah.
of
I
our
really
group
wanna see
chats.
the
I have
Yeah,
it on my
they're
phone.
breaking.
Because the windshield is tough, bruh.
That's not easy. Yeah,
It's not.
Not at all.
Even the past, like the side windows, like the way that people try to break it with their elbow, you got to wrap a shirt around it or whatever. This girl put her bare foot basically through it.
It's a woman's rage.
Hell have no wrath like scorn, bro.
It's like this is Sparta.
Man.
All I gotta say is the window breaking in the city is ridiculous.
Right.
That's
right.
why I
You mean
don't
the
drive
theft.
out here.
The
I
theft.
don't.
Yeah.
I don't drive out here.
I don't blame you. Like I've seen that situation too, where we were leaving the club and it was like 15 cars in a row. Every single window was busted through.
Let's talk
That's
about
what
let's talk about what happened to our summer the night you and her stayed here.
Yeah, when we came back out and the Kia boys tried to take her car. Kia boys tried to take his
They
car
take
too.
mine too.
You drive a Kia?
Hyundai, but it's like
Honda?
a brother.
Yeah, my
too.
friend had a Kia too. They busted
Yeah.
all her windows, and this is in Arlington. They busted all her
wow.
windows. They messed up.
Mind
they-
you, I bought him a wheel stop.
Yeah, and it was in the back seat. I just didn't use
The
it.
doors were also unlocked.
Yeah. Well, nah. They broke the handle to get into my shit.
See,
It was
I
Yeah,
don't-
but they probably expected it to be locked, and then they were like, the dude on the other side was like, "Look, nigga."
What's their infatuation with Kias? Like, why do they
they're
want?
easier to steal. They're easier.
Sometimes it's
there-
not
there's a-
infatuation.
there's a
They-
whole
they-
thing about it.
People, yeah, it's certain cars are easier to steal,
Yeah.
or it's like the process is.
and Hyundai has a similar.
If you
makeup.
notice the push to starts, people don't steal those as much because you have to do a whole programming thing to get through.
yeah, with
Yeah, I have a push to start. Yeah.
I was about to say that's
That's why you get a wheel lock. If you buy Hyundai Kia, great, save your money, boo boo. Buy yourself a $20 wheel lock. That's all it takes. Crank, and then you put it on the steering wheel. They can't even drive off with it if they
Or be
wanted to.
smart and don't drive in the city.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, I don't even live in the city, and they try to lift his car.
yeah.
They robbed my shit like 4
And
times
where
since I
do
lived
you
here.
where do you say?
Maryland.
Well, now I live in Fairfax, but that happened in Maryland.
Of course, it's gonna happen
In
in Maryland.
PG
Maryland
County,
and DC
yeah.
is the same
Yeah.
thing to me. PG
Yeah.
and DC.
I underestimated them niggas.
It's the same.
Yeah.
The only time you probably won't get none of that if you go all the way out to like Clinton area.
Yeah, for sure. Well, like now that you work in the nightlife, I wanted to know: I ask this to every female guest: are you outside or are you in the house? Like, are you dating out here, or are you kind of just waiting? Are you like more focused on yourself right now?
Well, I'm outside when my girls say we outside.
Okay.
That's how I am.
So you outside as a group thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Or if I'm going outside, it's either like a promoter that I'm working with for their birthday and they have to do it at a different club. I'm going to go support them.
Okay.
I work with you. You make me money.
Right.
I'm going to show face. I don't want to have that bad rep. Like,
So a lot of it can be business related.
All right. Now let me ask the real question.
That makes sense.
Are you when you're out, are you available or are you unavailable? That's what he's trying to really ask.
When I'm outside, at first I was unavailable, but now I'm just chilling.
At first I was afraid. I was petrified.
I was just chilling.
Okay.
But like I don't be in people's faces. Like if
I know, right? We want to hear the song now. But
like
no,
my thing is like when I go outside, I'll be in the section where the promoter, okay, sit your ass over here. Like don't do anything. All right, I'm chilling.
So you're not mingling.
I'm not going there to
she's
mingle.
not. You did a nice little dance around the question.
She did.
I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah.
She's good. That's what you learned that in Arlington. You learned the
salsa.
The Arlington two-step.
My thing is like
Motherfuckers.
I would never date anybody in the club or meet them in the club.
Yeah,
I don't.
That's a good point.
I won't.
That's a good point.
But if somebody approaches you at the club, you're not closed off. You'll exchange contact.
I would have to read them.
Okay.
I would read them and just be like,
they would have to give you something that's against your instinctual belief.
It's really like, if you work in the nightlife, I'm not dating you. If you are having like a 9 to 5 and you out here just to celebrate your man's birthday, I might talk to you.
Okay.
You know?
That makes
because
sense.
it's like, you're different. Your mindset is different. You're raised differently. You don't want to work in this. You just want to come and have fun and go
two
out.
of the same worlds can collide
For sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
I could see how
I
that
dated
could-
somebody in
sure.
nightlife before.
Yeah.
And it was a hell. It was hell. It was hell. I would never again.
I can imagine it being very stressful from a man or a woman's perspective.
Girls would come to me like, oh, this, that, and that. I don't want to hear anything.
Right, yeah.
Like I disassociate myself from that person. And now people are still in my face. I've not been with this person for months. Leave me alone.
Yeah, and then y'all probably have mutuals because y'all worked in the same field. Yeah. Nah, I get that.
So never date in nightlife. If you're working in nightlife, don't date in nightlife. Even though we understand each other, but just don't do it. Go with a 9 to 5.
Go with a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
We some good people.
Yeah, you guys are, because y'all like y'all appreciate us more than the nightlife people.
Tell 'em.
Yeah, they do.
Tell them.
Like they do.
Because
They
if
take
you're
care
in the
of
nightlife,
you.
think about how many people. It's just the lifestyle. It's what they're conditioned to.
You're tired? Okay,
Yeah.
come over here. I'm gonna cook you food. I'm gonna rub your feet. I'm gonna like.
And it's just so many people and girls that come across you for so many different reasons. You're in constant communication with so many women. Some of them genuinely might like you, want to be with you. Some of them just want to be able to get in for free.
Yeah,
Some of them just want to be able to drink for free, or some people just want to be able to say they know you. So you have all these different categories, but it just equals just endless girls. You know what I mean?
And then like when I was dating somebody in nightlife and all them girls are around them, and it's just like your mind starts to want us girls. You know, we girls, we're gonna think like, what is this girl? Oh, you say that's your sister? And then you go through their phone. I'm not toxic like that, but you go through their phone and you see text kissy faces. I'll see you later. No.
It's too much to worry about.
So
and then the
kissy
ratio
face,
is crazy.
Let's talk about that. Is a kissy face always like a bad
Depends on the
indication?
context of it. How
and
it
depends
goes.
on what kissy face, because there's a blushy one, like emoji wise. There's a blush one. And
We have to
then
ask him
there's
because he's gonna
one
break.
with the heart.
To be honest, I'm gonna keep it 100. The other day I was texting my brother. I said, "Do you love me?" ? And he was like, haha. I said, can you pay for my nails? And I put the the monkey emoji covering your mouth, and then the heart, like the kissing face with the heart. I said, do you love me? Like, can you pay for my nails? I ain't trying to pay for them. Can you do it?
You added emojis as
to make him feel a little better. But like, it depends on how you text it.
It does. It does. Context matters.
It's always about that,
Yeah.
It's too much to worry about to be. If I was in the nightlife, I would think the same way. I could not date someone that's also in the nightlife.
It's stressful. You don't know
it's way too
who
stressful.
is genuine, who's not genuine, and
It's
at the same time, you're
worse.
exposed to
So bad.
so many girls.
Yeah, the ratio is too much.
Yeah,
The ratio is too much.
Just imagine, like, you work in the same club, you're dealing with like issues. You work in opposite clubs, but get off the same, you're dealing with issues.
Right.
And I feel like those will be worse because you ain't able to see what's going on.
of course.
So like they could be flat out have a whole other so-called girlfriend,
Yeah,
and
people have work in the regular corporate world. People have a work wife. So
that guy who just
imagine
got
the club
caught
life.
up.
Yeah, we were just talking about him.
That guy who
CEO.
just got caught up.
You could be a fucking accountant and it's fucking toxic.
Yep, that's true.
So imagine you work in a fucking club.
So you available? Are you open to? Are you open to
I'd
dating?
be damned if I got cheated on by an accountant.
Yeah, that's what.
What?
Are you?
Go
Are you be
home,
surprised?
go to
It's like
work,
it's
crunch
almost like
numbers,
the
bring your ass home. What do you mean?
It's
Yeah,
almost
don't
like the
work
more
husband.
professional.
outta here.
These high stress jobs, I feel
For
like there's
sure.
a lot of craziness.
There's a lot of cheating.
Yeah.
CEOs, they be cheating.
And they
People
all
who
be
are
on
law,
drugs.
Doctors, like
They
all
all
these
on
people who
drugs.
have high stress and make a lot of money. I feel like it's so much mixy bullshit.
Yep.
So I was saying, you're available. Are you open to dating outside of your race?
What do you mean by that?
Are you
Like,
open to dating?
Get into like
Are you
detail.
open to dating outside of your culture? Like, are you open to dating someone who is an Habesha?
So all I dated was non-Habeshas.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
So that's
kind?
yes.
What were they?
You know, blacks.
Okay, like
they came to me,
African Americans.
Yeah,
Okay.
African Americans. But like my thing is like at the end of the day, I'm like, low key, how am I gonna explain to them our wedding in the traditional
Right, like
you
if
know?
like African
There's
American.
gonna be
Yeah.
a
It's
dead
different.
cow hanging from a
Yeah,
hook.
like how am I gonna explain to
luck
me
with
like
that.
you have a cow right there and you pick whatever meat you want a car to eat?
I know
like
it looks crazy.
how am I gonna explain to them? Yeah, we wear crowns in the church, right?
Yeah.
Right, it's
How am I
different,
gonna
yeah.
explain to them like the wedding is like 2-3 days?
Oh yeah, by the way, when you
You
come
know?
to get me before the wedding, they're gonna block the entire
Yeah.
door,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah,
and the
to
groom
push it.
have to force your way through
Yeah,
a
how
group
am I-
of women without actually harming them. Just
how
by
am I
the
gonna
way.
explain that? Like, how am I gonna
Understood.
explain that you're gonna meet this guy who said he's my uncle, but I haven't met him since I was a little kid? Like, I don't.
That's a good point.
Like, how am I gonna explain all of
Yeah.
that? Like, you have the American traditional
Or even the
wedding.
Shemagale process as a whole.
I
Yeah,
learned,
you gotta
I
send
didn't,
all
I didn't
your-
even know about Shemagale until I went to Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Because I went
Oh,
from
really?
my cousin.
Yeah.
Shemagale.
It's a
Shemagale.
whole thing.
Yeah.
Like,
So when you get engaged, there's a day where
But I think they wouldn't expect that of you.
what is it? It's
The husband,
Fanu, explain it.
The husband is going to send like people to the wife's family to ask for the girl.
Yeah, like I don't go and
We do that too.
Yeah,
like
you're
your
going to send.
uncles. Yeah.
Wash my ankles.
Yeah, your family going to be sitting there, and they won't sit.
But it's like friends
until-
and family.
Yeah, you gotta be
his
friends
closest
with-
society.
But with us, it's just men. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it will be men.
just
now.
men, right?
Yeah,
Same
it's
thing.
just men.
It's similar.
I mean,
yeah.
I think sometimes like the mom might be involved, but for the most part, it's just
It's
men.
men.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that I understand. Like that doesn't
And-
happen in like Black American culture. It's not. It's really not like that.
Have y'all parents ever asked you about arranged marriages?
Of course.
Um,
I mean,
Well,
I
like,
have.
'cause
We
I know
talked
that's kind
about
of
it. Yeah,
common.
yeah,
yeah.
Has yours?
In
I'm
a
sure
very- in a
every
more
Habesha-
subtle way. Like they'll show me. a
Yeah.
pic- So
what you
do
think?
What do you think?
And I'm
They
like,
be
my
talking
family
about
has
numbers
tried.
to you.
My
Have
family's
they
tried to
ever
hook me
talked
up
about
before.
numbers to you at all?
Numbers?
About that?
What do you mean?
Yeah, like arranged marriages. Like, what? How much would you willing to
oh
pay?
yeah, 100%.
Oh, I haven't. I
Oh, you're
haven't.
talking about the
Not
money,
from my
the money
parents,
jump.
but I've heard it
Like
from
other
other
family
like
members.
other
That
family
offer you.
members.
Yeah,
Who'll be like, "Oh, she's a nice girl." Yeah,
I
yeah,
say 60,
no,
70K.
Danny,
I
I'm
need
not
100K.
interested.
Damn. Nah,
need
I mean,
100K.
what do you
There's
think
certain
about?
relatives
What do
I
you
don't
think
trust
about
their
arranged
taste.
marriages?
I know a couple girls like who are Egyptian. They had arranged marriages. They're they're living life. Like
It works out a
they
lot
got,
more.
All right, listen, there's
they
a
got,
difference between
like, kids and stuff like that.
arranged
Yeah.
marriage and getting married and paid so they can get a visa. Some arranged marriages are genuine. It's not for the visa. It's just arranged.
I feel like a
Both
lot of
families
the
think these
like
two people
the,
will be good together.
yeah.
And then there's the Habesha finesse.
I feel like I know more about the Habesha finesse.
What's the what's the Habesha finesse?
The money.
Somebody will pay you to get married
Yeah.
so they can get a
like
citizenship.
people pay 4 million in Bur, like to get married
For
for
a
someone
visa.
here. Yeah, you can make 4 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yoni.
In Bur. Yeah.
That's
I was about to
a
say,
big
hey,
difference.
yo,
Hey,
you know,
Yoni, let them know.
Let me
Yo,
put it this
I'm
way:
about my bread.
you can make like 50K.
You can make money. That's why I say if
You can
somebody
make. You
wants
could
to come,
potentially. You could
60 to 70K,
potentially
I
make
need
more
that.
depending on the family.
60 to
This is one of
70.
those
'Cause
situations
you're
where you don't
taking
let your
5
wife get in the way. You love your
You're
life.
taking
bro.
like 5-10 years out of my life.
right.
You take 5 to 10 years out of. I need to be
the funniest,
accommodated.
I saw this nigga on TikTok. He's from New York. He just says a bunch of bullshit.
Oh my
And they're like,
God.
"What's your worst first date experience?" He's like, "What's your worst like dating experience in general?" He's like, "I hate when I go on a date and I go home and my wife finds out about it."
That's crazy.
I mean, can you
Shay knows the
imagine?
nigga I'm talking about. He's fucking hilarious.
Can you
bro.
imagine being in that like financial agreement to be married, and then you come across that one girl and you're like,
Who
"This
is
is
she?"
a dangerous game."
Yeah.
Wow.
life?
Okay,
So how much
you
do y'all
have been
cost?
open. You're open. You are definitely are open to dating outside of your culture,
Yeah.
but you're just saying like
at the
it's
end of
hard
the
to
day-
explain a lot of things.
At the end of the day, I believe like
have
I
an internal
want to
preference.
I want to marry in the Habesha.
Okay,
Yeah.
I do, but I want to make sure that they're not my family.
right. That's a
wanna make
big
sure.
thing,
I don't
yo.
want- I don't
How
want
does
that.
everybody know everybody? Like, how do you know my? I've never seen you. How do you know my uncle? Like, how do you know my cousin?
It's crazy to me. Like
That should be
people
scaring
like,
me, bro.
Oh, I know your uncle. I'm like, my uncle's in South Africa. How you know my uncle?
Right.
Like,
The connections are crazy.
oh, I go to this one of those Habesha markets out in Arlington. I walk in. Oh, you so and so's daughter? Yeah. I knew your son before I knew that was your father or your mother. Like our mom and dads are friends, but me and you were cool and we met off of friends out here, like the locals here in Arlington. We met like that. And me and you are cool. And then when I went to your graduation party, I met your mom and dad. I didn't know that was your mom and dad.
Right.
And you knew my mom and you didn't know that was my mom. And I'm just like, the world is small.
Yeah,
you know?
it's way too
So
small.
now we just look at each other. Oh, we family friends now. We not just random people on the street. that
That's a
would
good
each
point.
other,
That's
you
a
know?
genuine. That's a genuine like concern.
You know how diabetics like prick their finger to see their blood sugar level?
Mm-hmm.
We should make something where like we
Yeah,
can
with
both
your
prick our
family?
finger.
Yeah.
Are we family?
Yeah. Nah, they need to make some new tech. for that
5%
shit.
related.
Bruh.
I guess we're good.
Have y'all ever did the mouth test? Like to
I
find
never.
out you never did?
Never.
I did
never did.
23andMe, so yes.
You did. Because I did. Like I try to figure out if I'm full Ethiopian.
Yeah,
We came
I
out
did.
to be full Ethiopian.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm 98%.
I know I'm full because my brother.
Yeah,
He did it?
Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, these niggas are 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
But
Thoroughbred.
we have 2% Somalian
Full of
in
shit.
us.
They're part Italian.
You do got a little Italian, little light skin in you.
Yo, are you laughing? Shay,
Nigga, my mom is whiter than you.
you laughing?
The
I'm laughing, but I'm laughing. It's funny though.
You sure you don't got Italian in you?
He's Spanish.
get her
He's like he's
started, yo.
Spanish.
I know he be on.
He's Spanish.
Fanu.
If my mom was
You
here,
on my
would think
side.
You only,
Fanu was with us.
yeah. If you saw
He's
my
with-
mom,
he's with y'all.
my
He's
mom,
with us.
you would think my mom. Like if my mom was here, you would think it's Yoni's.
There are some Habeshas that look racially ambiguous
Right?
for sure.
Yes.
For sure.
Like my little brother, he's like your skin tone.
Okay,
and
wow,
everybody in our
okay.
family is mine.
Right.
So I always say he's adopted. I'm like, I don't know where he comes
Sam be saying the same
I
shit
feel like
too.
you're adopted, bro. He light skinned,
That
just
is
living life. I'm like, you
hilarious.
Sammy's
white.
like too.
So
You
you
don't
came
know.
out full 100% Ethiopian.
98%
98%,
Ethiopian,
okay.
I'm 98 too.
Eritrean, and
Okay.
then the
She might be your
2%
cousin, bro.
Somalian.
Who knows?
What did you
Why
get?
am I not curious?
I'm 98%
And
Ethiopian.
then what was your other two?
My other 2% is mixed between. It's funny. Senegal, Guinea, a little bit in the Middle East, but it wasn't able to specify the country.
It just said Middle East.
Yeah, and like a little bit in Europe.
Okay.
Why am
But-
I not curious? Because I'm not
Yeah.
at all.
What?
You know,
Oh, you did break?
Like,
yeah.
when shit was
Yeah,
hectic, they
we
would
could take a
come
5-minute
and,
break.
Yeah.
Habesha people. Yeah, and they're safe here. Yeah,
That's good to know though.
yeah.
That's
That's
like,
why I think it adds to
Senegal.
why we have so much mix.
one thing about
so many different
Ethiopia.
cultures.
We are a strong land and we are peace. Yeah, you're gonna be with the head bitch in charge. You her bitch. I said yes, so I could be safe.
Yo, we back from break.
Can I sidebar real quick?
What's
'Cause I
up? What's
forgot to
your
mention
sidebar?
I forgot to mention what Sammy did during that whole
What did he do?
little brawl that we had.
Can
from
my
Fanu
brother
stuff.
fight? I never seen him fight.
So like, Sammy,
Because
Sammy,
when
like-
he's here, he gonna say he can fight. So,
So
I wanna
he
know.
never beat you
Sammy was just
before.
equipped, bro. Like,
he all right. That's different though. I want to know if he can fight someone his own size.
no, but nobody tested Sammy because he's tall. You know what I'm saying? Like the only
okay.
people that were tall was the dude sitting next to me in the car and Sammy. So Sammy hopped out the car.
Oh, he was ready.
Yeah.
That's so
And like
funny, bro.
Fanu, bro, like
I
this
need
fight didn't
visuals.
stop that night with Fanu, bro. Like I remember talking to Fanu afterwards, and he was like, "If I see him in the streets, bro, we're gonna jump him."
Bro, he
I wish-
opened him from here to
Fanu
here like
so
big
bad?
Why are you
scar.
so
Yo.
good at his accent?
But he was sitting here telling me, he was like, "This, if he hits you with that rock, I promise you, you're gonna die."
Yo, you're stupid, bro.
Fanu, let me find out that you hood in
Bro,
Ethiopia.
Fanu is from the gutter,
from
bro.
Kenya.
Like,
He's from the
that
gutter.
man- Yeah, that
Yeah,
man hood
bro.
as hell, bro.
Era.
Get out.
Yeah, tell your mother that. Yeah, she be
Bro.
like, oh, you be with that.
That's
I
why, yeah.
can't even talk about Shasha Mane Ethiopia.
Yeah.
To my mama.
No, but I'm still geeked though, because I remember looking back at Sammy.
You know, I'm not surprised. So
It looked like
Sam has a
Rock'em
real
Sock'em.
proper fighting stance. That's hilarious.
No, but they wouldn't test him. All of them were like my height, bro. Like,
Oh,
little.
okay. All right, that makes sense. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
like, and I was sitting here like, I mean, the dude
At least
that,
y'all won the fight.
the dude that I restrained was a little taller. He was like maybe a little taller than me.
Definitely, everyone was taller than me. For me, I was seeing everybody
Well,
like this.
you know, like, but like the dude.
But you got the hands.
yeah, the dude
good.
himself, man, bro. Like that dude was bloody, bro.
And low key fighting height, it's low key at an advantage to be shorter because you can get them body
You
it
can
shots.
duck.
depends. It
You could duck
depends.
quickly.
Yeah,
Like,
you can avoid
duck.
a lot
It's
of
an
hits.
advantage
can't
if you
reach
know
my
how to
face.
use
Somebody trying to go-
Pause.
Duck.
Right.
You can't
Or
reach
that
my
body
face.
shot.
You get a
Duck.
little closer.
Yeah, you know. But so you were saying basically like
Sam
like,
hopped out
he
the car.
with
He
you.
was like, just waiting for somebody to
Shout
approach
out
him.
Sam,
Nobody
shout
bothered
out
him.
Sam.
Nobody bothered me either.
To be
though.
honest,
Like, I
I'm
think
like
when
picturing all of this right now.
No, 'cause, like,
maybe they knew y'all,
in the
y'all
dark
were
in
American.
Ethiopia.
I think
there's,
they know
like,
we
no street
American
light
or
on.
whatever. So like we probably a little more heavyweight. You know what I
So
mean?
the
Like,
fact that
part.
they knew y'all were American, you think
that
they were
can
probably
tell.
They just pulled up. Like we was leaving.
Did you?
and
They could
they
tell
just
when you're
pulled
from
up to
out of
pick us up.
town.
Yeah.
They could
But
tell.
you don't think
Yeah.
they could tell? Like before
They
they,
They
can
can tell,
tell.
but it was just the fight just started right there. As soon as they pulled up, we was leaving.
So they
It just
they didn't have time to process.
Yeah, it just happening.
It was real quick.
But like even me, like his friends, whoever that dude is that he had a problem with, his friends suck, bro. Because
we
they
know-
sat there and watched.
We know each other.
They
like
sat
if
there and
he
watched.
jump
Like he
in,
was
like
about to
tomorrow,
get. The way that I
jump
would
in.
imagine it is that like my boy's about to get jumped if I was his friends, because I got out the car. Sammy got out the car. Alex is not a short dude either. Alex is like 6 foot.
Yeah.
Alex is a bigger dude. Like I mean, granted he's
Nah, he's
non-confrontational,
skinito,
but
but
you
he's
don't
tall.
know him. So we all hopped out the car and we're ready, and the other dudes are just like,
They don't know what's gonna
Dang.
happen. Cause
Yeah.
cause I feel like a lot of people like. Do you feel like that in Ethiopia they try to antagonize us, like us Americans? That
For
live
sure.
over there?
Diaspora? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So
They-
don't you
they
feel like
never
in that
did.
situation they're trying?
It's
to?
not
They never
overboard. It's not
did.
overboard like you think, but yeah,
It's
there's-
a
to
thing.
some level it is
They
like that.
every foreign country that you go to, like when I went to Jamaica, they tried. Like they tried. They try
Bomba
to.
cla-
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna go to my. One thing about it, they love us over there.
Oh,
they
I'm not
love
surprised.
us over
Yeah,
there.
they love how
And
they
you know
do
they have an Orthodox church over there.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's what's up.
Jamaica?
That's what's
So
up.
one, yeah.
I
You
never
wanna
knew
go?
where I
Father's like,
Fanu, yo,
Father's about to take your next trip over there.
yeah, he from Jamaica.
yeah, bro.
Literally, bro.
Fanu was looking for Shinsei, bro.
Yo, I'm not surprised. I would look for her
that's-
too.
She's
I-
bad.
She's like that.
bad.
For sure.
I have eyes for one woman.
Man, fuck
course.
that. Bomba claw,
She
all
bad
that.
too.
Give me the Jamaican patties.
She bad too.
I'm on that body for sure.
Yeah.
But what were you saying?
But no, so
My bad.
no. But I'm saying like this, like they real live try to get us like at us like Americans who
Out of character.
are yeah.
Oh, okay,
because
okay,
they
yeah.
know shit not about to happen to them if they get locked up. But when it comes down to Americas, they could get money out of us.
That's true. That
You
makes
know?
sense. I mean, yeah.
That's why I didn't like
Everybody
square
is
up.
hold for ransom. Let me get some dollar bills from America.
Yeah.
Oh, I got an American citizen in custody.
Yeah, that's
Right.
why.
About
That's
that.
why I didn't square up because like all the other dudes didn't do nothing. So like the way that I saw it was the only reason I would even put myself in that position to potentially get locked is because Fanu is in danger. I'll get locked up in the worst
Because he lived there.
Ten toes down for
yeah.
you.
like
10 toes down for 5
Nah,
years.
that's real though. That's real.
no, but nothing's funnier than like me locking dude up, thinking
Yo,
that
I wanna see him get him
I'm
in
done,
the
and then he
headlock.
gets up and Fanu's like nah. Bink, 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 bink. Like that was the funniest thing ever. I remember getting up like Fanu, bro, and he's like, "Thank you, bro. You made it easy for me."
Yo, you're stupid.
Yo,
I'm
he's
glad that you're good
iconic
at
in
it.
Ethiopia for you that night.
He's like, "You did a good one right there. You helped me."
Wait, how was the dude after you were socking him in the face? Like, what?
He
Y'all
was
just
bloody.
leave after that?
No,
was on the
that's where he
ground.
ended up throwing the rock. Was after that.
Oh, shit,
He
okay.
was,
He was
his
on the
face was
ground,
bloody.
but
I
it
saw
was
him from a
okay.
distance, like literally
Damn.
do the like softball wind up and then whoop.
And then it's like 2 a.m, so you can't just walk in a hospital like.
No.
So I understand his frustration.
What,
He was
the
like, "Fuck
hospital
y'all
closes?
niggas."
To be honest, I can't. The hospitals
Wait.
in Ethiopia, I don't think I could trust.
The hospital closes.
They,
Yeah,
they
they
fucked
don't
up my
work
mom's
24
arm
hours.
surgery over there.
Well, I mean, for that, I think for like a
Huh?
wound like that, I think it would have been.
There is, but
Imagine
like
you
you
get
have
shot.
to drive far.
Listen,
It would be
Dawit,
more.
imagine-
They're
so we
asking about
better
the
lay
hours
and
of
tomorrow.
the
It's a
hospital
normal
in
thing.
Yeah,
Ethiopia.
It's-
hold
it's
on,
not
they're not
even
24
bad.
hours. Why is
funny.
it not 24 hours?
So it's
The
not
hospital having
24 hours.
retail hours.
There's
It's funny.
some, but we have to drive far.
Oh, okay.
How far?
You can't just go anywhere, and there's no ambulance.
We can wait like 1 hour, and at the morning he can go, but we overslept. Even if he
Imagine you get
overslept.
shot
He
and you have
said,
to wait
"Fuck
till
that
9
nigga with
a.m.
his neck.
Oh,
I'm
he-
gone."
Nah, like the funniest
Even
thing
him,
was
he
like just
overslept, I
seeing
swear.
that big old wound on the side of his neck. He's like, "You don't look that bad, right?" I was like, "Nah, you good, bro." I looked at Sammy. I said,
Straight lie. He lied to that man's face.
"Because like, what is it gonna do if I tell him it looks like shit? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna save him nothing."
And you're over here saying it in English, and he probably didn't understand.
No,
you.
he
Exactly.
understood. No,
He
he spoke
did?
fluent
Okay.
English.
He
Yeah. He was
did?
one of those ones that spoke
Oh,
fluent
okay,
English.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. But my thing is like, damn, he didn't like try to. No alcohol.
I was
No,
about to
No,
say.
we did. When we got home, we used
We
like a
found
rag and like
something,
put a
yeah.
little bit of alcohol. Boy, he was squirming.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh,
It's an
I
open
would've been
wound.
sick. I probably would have. I had to be outside.
Mind
the
you,
house
I almost threw up. I had to like.
I probably
was
would've
like, "Nah,
passed
you
out.
good, bro."
Damn.
I was holding for
Gloves.
him the whole way. All my hand was bloody, like holding for him. And I was like, "Fuck you."
Yo, and you thought he was miskin. He's
Damn.
not.
I
I
am
still
skin.
do.
I feel like
still
such
do
an
believe
asshole
that he
too, because
is.
I was sitting here like, "Damn, better you than me, bro."
Yeah, bro.
Because like, really and truly, if I was sitting in his place, it would have been my head
And
straight.
at the same
Yeah.
time, he's lucky that y'all were with him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And
Like,
the
because
funny
I think
thing,
he could have
he's the
gone.
one who started the fight.
Always. It's always the
You know what
instigator.
they say, right?
It's always the instigator.
I'm telling you, man, God got his ways, bro.
Hey,
Like,
speaking of back home, I wanted to ask, what dish should every Ethiopian man know how to make?
Misr.
Man,
Misr?
Yeah.
trash ass dish.
Nah, don't
Nope.
do that. Don't do that. Not too much. on
It's
Misr.
iconic.
Misr
You
is
got-
fire.
You have a lich Misr. That's fire.
Are you saying that though because you like Misr, or are you like
I feel like
he should know how to make Misr?
he should, because I feel like if you don't know how to make misr, then you have not been in the kitchen. You know that's a delicate
So he should
dish.
have lentils on deck. Like
Let me tell you something.
That is
that's
so
a,
funny,
That's
bro.
like shiro and misr is low key our struggle meals, but
right, yeah.
that's
but at
something.
least he
you
should know how
gotta
to
be
make
careful.
that.
I feel like
There's some
shiro is.
Eritreans here.
What do you mean? I love y'all too. I love y'all
Don't clip
too.
that. Don't clip that.
Right.
But no, misr is
So you-
iconic.
I
you
feel like
like-
even shiro is even like a lower standard because like you don't even need to
Shiro
make
is
them.
not hard to make.
You don't even
Yeah.
need to
but
make
you know
them.
how many people be fucking up shiro?
That's the crazy part for me, right? Because all you need is a water and
Kim Possible.
quiet on the set, please.
That's hilarious.
Anyway,
Nah, we
all you
keep-
need
we
is a
keeping that.
water and a powder. Like that's it. And like as long as you know the ratio,
But
adding
you
onions
gotta-
is the delicacy at that
onions,
point.
Tomatoes.
I was about to
you gotta
say,
add the.
there are
butter,
some things.
But,
you
like,
gotta,
you
and
don't
then
even have to
you
do
wanna
that.
make
Tomatoes?
it special. You have the tomato salad on the side.
No, but like all that is like
okay.
all that is extra. Being able to
That's
make
extra,
regular
yeah.
shiro.
No.
I know
Like,
But you
without
need
the
that
onions.
though.
Yeah.
I'm not
Shitto
eating
and the
shitto by
tomato
itself.
salad is
Yes, you
iconic together.
Nah, I need that salad.
Nah,
that
you
little
had it.
salad.
You had it too cause shiro, bro.
Well, yeah,
you
but
can't
I'm
eat shitto
saying
by
You don't
itself.
need none of that with her shiro.
you
bro.
should.
Shitto, I
you
know even how to
should
make
have
shitto.
a side with like
No,
that.
all
salad.
you need is a
Shitto
little bit of
needs
kebe,
that
the
side
water, and
salad.
then-
Agreed.
It just
Yeah,
needs that
yeah,
side
agreed,
salad.
agreed.
Just like at the end when you finish the salad, you have like the bread that's soaking with the juices and stuff.
sure.
And then that's the.
All right. Well, what if
I don't
he's-
disagree.
all right,
Dawit.
What if? All right.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like, but I'm saying that, like, the really lowest bar is shiro.
No, I don't believe so.
No, I mean,
I
like,
agree with you.
really and
Definitely
truly,
is.
it's just the
You know
water
what
and the
the
powder.
lowest bar to me is?
What?
Is when you get the awazi, like the mimita, you mix it with a little bit of water and the kibe, and you put it on the injera bread. That's the lowest to the
Damn.
But
lowest.
that's not even cooking.
That's the lowest to the lowest.
That's not even cooking. That's a
That-
dipping
that's
sauce.
when
I'm
you know
even
you
surprised
lowest
you
to
knew
lowest.
that.
You surprised on that?
Yeah.
My dad was from the country.
You guys didn't know that.
was a
right?
warrior. I didn't know.
Time out. My mom is from the country. My dad is
That
actually
just
from
sounds
the
like you
city. But like,
seasoned
let
the
me tell you
injera.
something.
Yeah, you just using the injera and
Spread
of the injera.
awazi on the injera and roll it up.
That's funny as shit.
That's when you know
No, but
you
that's,
got a struggle meal on your
Right,
hands.
right,
That's our ramen.
but is that even cooking?
The ramen is hilarious.
You don't need to
Well,
cook
it's
it.
You in the
food,
kitchen
though. It's a
whipping up
version.
something.
It's something,
You're
bro.
You in
stirring.
it, but
Yeah, but we're saying in general, like, what dish can he provide to you? What should he be? What should he at least know to provide?
I
to
think
you?
you
to
need
be
to know how to
honest,
make
I
tips.
feel like anybody who is in, like, if you're from Ethiopia, Eritrea, I know some Sudanese people, they know how to cook masad. But masad is something that you guys should know how to cook because it does take time. And it's
Agreed.
always, lentils are not expensive. They're always going to be cheap.
That's true.
You don't need that much onion. Lentils, what? If you want to put curry on it, you good.
That's-
you
yeah.
know? But masad is something that everybody should know.
This
how
is
to
probably
make.
my least favorite.
That's my favorite.
Because you're a
That's-
hater.
that's
You're a
Yoni's
hater.
favorite too.
And
Get a-
something's wrong with your taste.
No,
buds.
it's not that I don't like it. It's my least favorite.
Let me tell you
It's
my
something
least
about
favorite.
it.
There's
My
just
dad,
so
I'm
much other
sorry,
shit.
mom, but
Because
my
you
dad
haven't
makes
had
better
fire
masad than my
mustard.
mom.
yeah.
You know, misr is a
ahead.
side dish. You can't order just misr.
Thank you.
go
So
to
you
the
call my
restaurant.
favorite dish a side dish?
I swear to
Yeah,
God,
I'm
it's a
sorry.
side.
Order just
I
misr.
told
No,
my
I swear to God, it's a side.
You know,
it's a
I've
little.
noticed
They put a
y'all
little
have both
scoop
been
in here so
hating
you can
lately.
like.
Y'all both been hating. Like, nigga, you just went to Miami. Yo, he's up. He's up. That's why he's hating right
He's
now.
acting
Why?
totally different.
Yeah, he got that Miami trip out the way. He feeling good.
It's okay. I'm going back and
I'll let it. I'll let it breathe. I'll let it breathe.
All he eats
But-
is delicacies.
I understand what you're saying though.
No, you
At a
need
bare
to learn how to
minimum.
make masad.
Yeah.
And then the other dish is like my dad used to do it when I was younger. He used to like. I feel like it was like it
Beso.
looked like shitto, but it was like
That's beso.
Oh, Beso? Oh yeah, I'm on that.
I'm
Yo,
good.
Beso
I can make
with milk,
the
bro.
Beso.
Don't look at me
And
like
then
that. Milk.
another thing,
Fire,
rice, milk,
bro.
and sugar.
This nigga eats like a farmer, man.
Rice,
Yeah,
milk.
no.
I'm
Beso
gonna
with
get
milk.
at you. I'm gonna get at. Don't hate on Beso, bro. Beso and
I love
a glass
beso.
of
Beso
milk.
with milk and banana. You can put
Yo, I'm
banana
telling
and
you,
grind it together.
That's why I got to the height. I was supposed to be 5'5".
I just pictured this nigga in a fucking overalls, bro, showing up.
I'm supposed to be 5'5".
Can I get some beso?
Y'all got jokes. Y'all got jokes. I'm telling you,
telling you.
Beso
Okay,
is the
how
reason
tall
I'm
are you,
5'10". I'm
Yoni?
5'10".
You're 5'10".
But my parents
so
are very
Beso
short.
gave you 5 more inches.
I swear.
Okay, I'm gonna let you
swear.
have that one.
I mean, in all aspects. You know what I'm saying?
I've been eating beso my whole life, bro.
Oh, don't play with me.
Yeah,
Huh?
I've been eating beso my whole life. And I haven't even
Oh, maybe.
How tall are you?
5'7".
I was like, it's not working, bro.
5'7"? Nigga, you a liar. I'm 5'7".
Who's taller than me? We're
Okay,
equal.
can y'all have to do it side by side.
Are
Y'all
you
gonna
taller
have to
than
do
him
it
or is
side
he
by
taller
side.
than you?
I'm
bro?
taller than him.
Y'all want to do it side by side?
I'm gonna say okay.
I'm taller than him.
I believe both of y'all. I'll say that. I believe both of y'all. I'm on
shut
both
up.
of y'all's side.
He's 5'7".
But okay, bottom line,
Ladies,
he should
he's
know.
5'8".
He should at least know how to make masud or shudder.
Of course.
Okay, understood.
Always.
All right,
I don't think
that.
should cook and man should go on the same.
Okay,
Thank
let's
you.
get to that.
Thank
Let's get
you.
to that.
If we can cook, we can cook.
Time out. Time out.
Hold on.
We should.
Time out. Let's get to that. No.
let's make sure
I
we
want to
stick to
talk
the-
about
I guess
what
that
Melo
was
was
the
saying. I
expectation.
really
I'm
do.
with you on
I
that.
do really want
What
to.
I'm saying is like
because
she's talking about the ability to, not
Yeah.
about whether you do.
He's
it.
not taking like.
Yeah, that's why I
yo,
said should. That's why I specified.
You're not cool. Like you're not.
Ability to is different than should.
That's exactly what the question is.
But
though.
I'm
It's ability.
saying like yeah, like it's what.
No, but I'm
it's
just
what
saying off
this
the last.
should.
No.
Okay,
he
but
said, what should
I have one question
Yeah.
though for you.
Yeah.
Just imagine if you are the oldest son in the family.
No, but we're talking generally. You can't
Ge-
pick one
generally.
situation.
But
are we
it-
talking generally?
Let
or no?
her smoke your boots. It's over.
All right, go
She
ahead.
about to get you, bro.
So, oldest son in the family,
Sit back.
father passes away, right? And he's responsible for taking care of his sisters, taking care of his brothers, but his mother is out there making sure that she's growing the crops and stuff, and he learns how to cook. So you feel like he shouldn't still be able to cook and the mom should be cooking
No.
for the kids?
No, I don't feel like that at all.
Okay.
I love how he's looking right now.
It didn't matter what scenario you came up with. You could have been like, if you are just by
would've agreed
yourself.
with
Because
anything.
if we're
There's-
talking generally,
Yeah,
if you
I
want
know-
to
we
be
know what you
anecdotal
mean.
and pick one specific scenario,
I understand
that's
the
two different
housewife
things.
role. I
It's a
But
understand
difference,
that.
we're speaking generally.
Yeah,
But
it's a difference.
at the end of the
It's a
day,
difference.
it's like,
Yeah.
you know, that's not always going to happen.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Yo, and then that is actually the next question is like, what were your thoughts on most men saying they would like a traditional woman, and what's your definition of a traditional woman?
So,
Because there's too many different definitions.
No, there isn't. There's one.
growing up in my
Also on
life,
social media, bro.
I know that's the problem. There's only
Yeah,
one.
that's what I'm saying.
And social media
growing
got
up in my
multiple.
life, my mom, she was always in the house. She was always in the house. My dad was working.
Okay.
My whole
That's
life, he was
traditional.
working
And that's here.
here in America.
Okay.
And that's where they raised me and my sister here in America. My dad, he started off as a taxi driver. He opened a couple stores out here in Arlington. Then he ended up doing like a black truck service, and then he retired.
Okay.
But I've never, when I was growing up, my mom was always home. She got me ready for school, picked me up for the bus stop, took care of me when I was sick.
Yeah.
My
She
room was
going- she went
clean.
hard.
Like she was,
That's
the
dope.
house was clean. Like every day I had like a fresh dish of Ethiopian food.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like one day she'll make tips, one day she'll make what, one day will be shida, one day will be mustard. It would be like different kind of things. Once in a while, my dad would be in the kitchen, or he would just buy us like donuts and leave it on the dining room table.
Right, like
And he'd
takeout
be
or something.
sleeping.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know. But other than that, like my mom was always in the house and my dad was always working.
Okay.
So she showed me like seeing growing up was like, if you want to make sure that your man is going to provide for you, cook, clean, making sure the house is all straight and your kids are straight. And so
Yeah, that's
she taught
true.
me how to be a traditional wife, you know?
Okay.
That is the actual definition of a
that's-
traditional wife.
Now it's like they're doing the remix.
No,
now.
they're
Well,
thinking
that's what I
of-
was raised and that's how I'm going to be. So
Right.
my mother set an
Yeah.
example and I'm going to lead.
Yeah, because it's either that or the other, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like you're either a traditional wife or you decide to go down the route of I want to work, I want to do these things, whatever. That's not the natural traditional wife, but
No.
it's
My
That's
father
still
did let my
traditional.
mom
That's
work
still
though.
traditional.
Yeah,
She
that's still
did let
traditional.
he did
Yeah.
let her work. But one thing I did say is my mom was babysitting my cousin and she lived like 3 floors above me. So
Yeah.
like she
Okay,
would just,
okay.
see what I'm, but you get what I'm saying, right?
That's how
No, but
we
like
used to just live with we grew up together. Shout out to Alia. Love you, girl.
yeah, no, I mean like the whole thing that social media is transforming it into is like dodging the sugar baby thing. And listen, not cooking, not cleaning, not taking care of kids, not working is not being a traditional wife. It's what we call in Amharic sanef. It's lazy.
Exactly.
That's
Say it
what that
again.
is. You just
Yo,
want to
I'm
literally be
cooking
on your
that.
ass and do nothing.
is
No,
hilarious.
that is not a traditional wife. You're
I
a
get what you mean,
traditional
though.
loser.
Because you have to at least be providing some sort of value,
Yeah, what
or
the
like
fuck?
what
Like,
are you adding to the
You're just
relationship?
no. You're adding liability.
Yeah. Not for sure.
No, you just cost money and then you just sit there. What the fuck?
It's
am I
like
doing
having
with
another kid.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what the kids are for.
Yeah.
Let them do what they want to do.
Trust me, I know
Yeah.
my father. He was definitely raised by a wonderful woman. Shout
Yeah.
out to my grandma. But let me just say that he took care of his sisters and his brothers when my grandfather passed away, and he stepped into that role to making sure that like if he's gonna have his own children and his own family, I'm gonna provide for my family, and I just want my wife to just make sure
That's what's
that
up.
my kids are good. And I think me and my sister, we straight, and my little brother, he's straight too. But like,
Yeah.
you know,
And even to
Even-
to clarify it further, right? I don't knock the traditional wife route, and I don't knock the
Sugar baby.
even being the sugar baby. It's when you start diluting the definitions of them. That's what bothers me.
Yeah. I'm not
That's
mad
when I
at
started-
anyone
yeah,
who
like,
wants to be a sugar.
I would love to
would
be
do
a
the same
sugar baby.
shit.
Don't get me
I would-
wrong,
that's what I'm
but
saying.
I would just
You think-
like,
Don't combine the two.
You think I want to work? I don't want to work.
I know you
You know
guys
what I
don't
mean?
want to
Like,
work.
I would love
You
to
just
not
wish
work.
you get free money, like me,
Yeah,
right?
like just like
Yeah.
anybody else. Like, who wants to spend their
think
life
he a
working
baddie,
hard
bro.
for somebody
Me, I'm
else
over here.
to make millions, right? Like, I would love to, like, you know, I get it. If you have the opportunity, take it, but don't
gotta
start
take
like diluting it to make yourself look better than what it is.
Yeah.
No, call
Yeah,
it
for
call
sure,
a spade
for
a spade.
Yeah.
If you suck, just suck. Okay, it's okay.
But you know, all I gotta say is this: like, you gotta
Shout out to all the sugar babies first.
Yeah,
of all.
shout out to the sugar
We
babies.
love
I'm a
y'all.
future one. Let's just hope and pray.
I respect it.
Shout
yeah.
out to those that work. Shout out to those that don't.
Yeah,
And
shout out to
shout
all
out to
the
those that don't
variations.
get what you want. Like, I actually like really,
sure.
I really love that for you.
And honestly, shout out to all the baddies just in general. Hold on.
Hey,
Let me get my solo, man. Shout out to all the baddies out there. Y'all do a lot for the community.
yes, we do.
And you know,
Well gone.
we love y'all. We respect y'all. Keep doing y'all thing. What was y'all
we
saying?
try.
No, that was it. I was just saying, like, you know, I only get irritated with the dilution of the definitions.
Yeah.
I'm not irritated with you. If you can get away with not doing anything for the rest of your life,
Do it.
By all means, I would do it
To
too.
be honest, you can't get away with not doing anything in your
Yeah.
life because, like, think about it like
The
this.
likelihood is very low.
Anna
good
Nicole
point.
Smith, right? Shout out to Anna Nicole Smith. She married a rich man, right? What did she have to do? Stroke his ego.
Yeah.
So she didn't
True,
get
true.
away
It's
with
a trophy
doing
wife.
anything.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not really.
That's like she's to me in the whole. Y'all have to teach him about Anna Nicole Smith. Please do.
We will.
She's crazy, nigga. She
Please
fucked the
do.
ghost.
Who is she?
She's
Listen,
up
fucking
here.
psychopath.
Fanu would
She
short
up
circuit if he
You would
found
be
out how little
like-
she
You'd be
psychopath.
like, this woman,
Right.
She married him. No, Anna Nicole Smith. She set an example for a lot of females who are trying to be her to this very day. Right? She was the iconic sugar baby.
Right.
So think about it like that. Like, what did she do? Stroke that man's ego.
Yeah.
She's
She's like another Marilyn Monroe to me.
exactly.
Yeah,
She's like our
pretty- yeah.
generation's
Exactly.
Marilyn Monroe.
Pretty much, yeah. That
Marilyn
makes
Monroe
sense.
lead, she followed.
Yeah.
And if you're trying to follow in their footsteps, do your research on them and
Yeah.
see what they did.
But you know, she said she fucked a ghost.
Who said that? Oh,
Anna
Anna.
Nicole. You don't remember
Anna-
that? You don't remember that?
Yeah, but I think she was
That's
on
not
K2
crazy
or
to you?
something like that.
Wait,
Who
wait,
believed her?
What happened?
She
fucked
said
the
she
ghost.
She said
fucked
she
the
fucked a
ghost.
ghost.
Or she said she did, yeah.
Yeah, who believed her?
I don't know. It was on the news, nigga.
Y'all didn't believe that?
What did you say earlier in that session? You were talking about the Appalachian Mansion when they were hearing ghosts and whispering.
And she was like, "Oh, I'm horny."
They heard, they followed.
Damn. She went to Mount Mission. That's crazy.
Anna probably knows.
Damn.
She probably knows.
Tell you, everything circles back to that school, bro.
Do your research.
Do your research, y'all. Oh,
Do your research.
Do you have an age preference or requirement when it comes to dating? If you're looking at men.
This nigga's
Yeah.
a dating coach.
You know I am. You know I be cooking these up. Cooking up these questions, yo.
What's the range?
So, I don't date them YNs. Anybody that's
But
over
what's your
what's a
age
YN?
range of a
Yeah.
YN though? Because everyone's got different.
a 26 and down.
What?
So anything over the age of 26, you're good.
Yeah. Hey.
I don't consider
little brother
myself
you.
a YN.
I'm a little brother. You.
That's fair though. Honestly,
I'm
that's
older
fair.
than you. I
Okay,
am.
so it's like 26 is the lowest you're gonna go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Really, like you gotta be 26, turning 27 in like 2-3 days.
that's fair. Because don't they
2-3
say
days.
like our brain, like as men, 25 is like the full maturity point or something like that?
But they always
No,
say
nigga,
that
that's for
men
you,
are less
because you're
mature
like-
than women
Yo,
are.
Watch it.
What he just
25
say?
is a
said-
milestone. 25 is
Nah,
a
he's
milestone.
trying to roast me. He's trying to
Oh,
roast
what
me.
he say then? Say it aloud so I can hear it.
No, he was saying 25 is like when you reach your full maturity. I guess technically he's right.
Oh, you 25 year old?
Biologically.
No, you're right. You're right. You're
Yoni,
right. You're right.
I know I'm right.
But for me, I feel like with the way the world is now, I feel like it's more 35.
Yeah, that's true. Because COVID robbed me of like I'm 24 now, so like
I feel like
when I had
35-year-olds
COVID, it was like-
now are doing what 25-year-olds were doing 20
exactly.
years ago.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
a lot
just
of people
it's just
different
hard.
now.
It's just
They
a
missed
different
that
day and age.
window.
So I'm telling you to
Yeah.
open your
just a
mind,
different
open
day
your
and
mind
age. Shit's
up
harder
to accepting YNs.
I mean, I'm sorry. I dated one in YN, and I'm just like, me and you are at two different levels. I'm trying to.
You trying to
That's the
level
thing,
up,
though. You could meet a young
Yeah,
nigga. You could
you
meet a
over
young
here
nigga that got his shit
trying.
together.
Yeah, I know exactly.
It's
what
100
you mean.
degrees outside. Why are you wearing a ski mask?
No, not that type of YN. Not that. No.
You don't
'cause I
fuck with
would-
the ski mask?
No.
All right, let me ask you a follow-up question.
No.
Imagine you meet somebody and y'all have great chemistry. You have like great conversation, da 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 da. You meet them out or whatever the case is, right? And then when it comes time to exchange numbers, you exchange numbers, and then you find out afterwards that he's younger than your
It's called 23.
Younger
like,
than you
let's say
require.
24,
I'm
25.
sorry. Within the first couple of seconds of me introducing myself to you, I'm gonna ask your age.
Oh shit, she needs to
I'm
know
gonna
off the gate.
ask,
Honestly,
yeah.
I mean, I respect that. I respect
I'm
that.
sorry because I'm a good age, but right now I need to find somebody that's like.
You're intentional. Like,
She's
you're
calculated,
intentional right
yeah.
now.
She don't got
because
time to
I'm
waste
over
up
here
for you.
Nah, I
trying
get
to
what
figure
you
out
mean.
what I'm trying to do in my life. It's like
Yeah.
it's either I'm going to go ahead and explore this option, or Mom, I need to get married. Who we got?
Find somebody for me.
Who we got for me? in Ethiopia?
And you know they got them on deck. They got
I
at least
know.
5.
You know how many people?
Yeah.
Aster.
Yo.
Mom,
He's
no.
He's nice.
Yo, for sure. I mean, I think, in my opinion, you got to open up your mind to accepting YNs. They don't have to be like 21, but you know, I think 22 is a good, because they're at least graduated from
Why do they
college.
all
But
look the same?
22-year-olds, they don't know that much. You know, they just want to be they want to be outside.
You can teach them though.
But are they willing to learn? Not everybody. You could teach them, but are they willing to learn?
That's true. That's true.
Because
That's
to
a
be
good point.
honest, I could teach a lot of bartenders, but are they willing to learn how to get this money?
Yeah,
It's a good point.
it's valid.
That's a good
Each
point.
club is different.
So what's the oldest you're willing to go? Don't tell me 50.
Oh, she fixed her glasses. for
Nigga,
this.
let her
She about
answer
to
the
tell you something.
question.
I'm about to-
My ex-boyfriend was 46.
Okay.
But that wasn't the question.
That's the oldest I went.
What's
What's
the
your
oldest
maximum?
you're willing to go?
In
Yeah,
the
are-
40s. I would not go for
Okay.
it depends. It's like, okay, I'm this age right now, right? I will have to do 10 years with my age, maybe 15.
Okay.
So if it's like 10 to 15 years, that's my max. Other than that, the older they go, depending on how they are and how much they're willing to spend, because I'm trying to be a sugar baby. Going back to what it comes with.
I knew it was going to get
Yeah.
You mean I can take the night off?
Okay. You don't pay that price?
Nah,
I'm
I hear
tired
you
of
on-
working these bars.
I hear you on that. Okay.
So you're saying the older they are, the higher the expectation as far as financial
Yeah, because
stability and all
I
that.
feel and I believe that the older they are, the more mature they are, and the more they should know how to treat their woman or treat whoever they're dealing with.
I think that's a
because
fair
the younger
expectation.
they are, they're not experienced in dealing with a lot of females. They're not.
You want me to be
They're used to.
somewhat contradicting to what you're saying though? Because before my girl, whenever I talk to a girl older than me, my first thought is, especially as attractive as they are, why are you 35 and single?
Because if you're-
granted, every story is
can
different.
I tell you why? Can I tell you why from my eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because you're 35 and single. Is because the guys that are out here, especially like dating in the DMV, is big, but yet it gets small.
Right.
Right? I could know her, but I could start talking to, let's just say, for example, you, right? You was in her DM.
Right.
And
That's a good
I'll be
point.
like, oh, yo, I started talking to this guy. And it's like, oh, pull up Instagram. You know?
Oh, you talking about this nigga?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
That's
point.
how it is.
That's
So,
a good point.
To
Which
be
is fair,
honest,
but
I
like-
feel like you gonna find love when you move out of the DMV because it's small.
No,
and
that
you're
just
going
means
to a
you don't
new
know
spot.
nobody.
Nah, or if someone moves
No,
here,
that's
someone's
fair.
new here
Yeah.
and you meet them.
that's,
Yeah.
but that's
I
what I'm
agree.
getting at though.
Yeah, but
'cause
that just-
even genders aside, the opposite is probably also true too, right? Because like it doesn't matter who shot at who first. Like you entertaining at the end of the day, right?
But it's gonna be a lot of lies coming from the other female. Be like, oh yeah, this guy is this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
And then like
You got to take
it's
everything
going
with a grain
to
of
the
salt.
T-app. You want to
yeah.
go see the T-app?
'Cause some people are talking shit,
T-app, real
but,
life.
Man, I
was
got
lies.
beef with that app.
It
I
was-
got beef with that app.
I'm
yo.
sorry that they talked about you.
They
I
lying.
posted. I'm gonna be honest. I posted 3 guys on that T-app, right?
Uh-huh.
And 2 of them got red flags, and I knew they got red flags. One of them got all green flags.
Okay, all right. It's supposed to be a good. It's supposed to.
It's supposed
it has
to be
good
a helping
intentions.
thing, but like looking at it like me as the 2 guys that I put on and have green flags, right? I mean red flags. They're over here trying to get back with me, but the one with the green flags is like, why are you like why are you so strict? Everybody's giving you. Why are you like this? I liked you a lot, but I'm not about to be pressed on your ass like them other bitches.
Okay.
Like that's not
Yeah.
me. So what we have. It's gonna end right here. Delete my number. I'm gone. You
Man,
know?
I need the girl version of that app.
I heard Instagram had something like
I need
that.
to find that because I'll be damned.
I was
gonna
told
be-
about
they
it.
gonna make
I
one soon,
seen
I'm
a little
pretty
bit
sure.
about it.
I'm
and
gonna
over
figure
here
out
shaking-
who's been lying on me. I swear, I got a lot of homegirls.
You
They-
wanna look?
That's how I found out. You know what I'm saying? So we'll
It's
see.
The T app.
But
it's
I support it. But it's like, don't be lying. Like, damn.
Everybody lies on that. They
Of course,
lied about.
that's what's gonna come with
To be
Yeah, I guess,
honest,
yeah,
any of this
can
shit,
I-
right?
Yeah, I
They
guess.
posted my club promoters that I worked with, right?
Oh,
and I'm over
shit.
here. I'm like, I'm defending them in the comments. Yeah, I'm defending them. Y'all over here talking about this, that, and third. One of them said that one of my promoters was in jail. And I
But
looked,
he's
I
right
said,
there.
I was just with him on Friday, and I'm about to see him on Friday. And he DM'd me telling me about some girl put him on it. Like, don't do that.
Don't
Why
do
Because
y'all
that's
lying?
defamation, low
Y'all
key.
lying. Defamation of
Yeah,
character.
if you get a lawyer, they'll get all the
That's
info.
what I'm saying.
No,
and
we
I
can-
heard somebody
They can
got
find the
killed off of the
computer. They can
TI.
find the
We played
exact
a clip.
phone where you posted the comment.
Nah, I'm
We
I'm
actually
If you
played a
take it to
TikTok
that level.
with,
CEO this shit.
Was it last week or the week before? We were talking about the T app, right? When it
T-app,
first first blew up.
Yeah.
And there was a lawyer
I got
on
accepted
there
real quick.
that was like, "Oh, I'm."
got
She was
accepted
basically
real
saying,
quick.
"I'm gonna have a field day with your defamation
shit.
cases because what she's gonna do is post your comment." And post a picture of your selfie that you used to facial verify.
Oh, true.
Because it also she can
you
burrow
know, it
down
got
to your
linked,
IP address.
It got linked twice.
I heard about that. People's
So
information.
my
got
friend,
leaked.
she DM'd me. She talking about, oh yeah, it got linked. I said, oh well, let them find out it's me. I don't care.
Yeah, but it was like because
I think
they were
the-
saying that people's driver's license got leaked. Is it like you get to choose?
You don't put your driver's license on it,
You
so
take a
that's a
selfie,
lie.
right?
so it's
you just-
only selfie.
No, there's
verify.
All I
selfies
did,
got leaked.
I'm telling you, I put my information in. I put my first name, my last name, the city that I'm like, the area I'm from, the DMV,
Right.
right? And I took a selfie of me. I was sitting on the balcony. I was wearing my glasses, and I went like this. And they accepted me less than 24 hours later. So I woke up the next morning, and I'm over here in awe. In the beginning of my work shift, I'm like,
You've seen a lot of some of them before.
my mouth dropped. I'm club owners, promoters,
Man.
DJs. I'm over here
She had
like
a list of niggas she was
friends of-
looking up.
Right. We already
So
know.
I'm
It's
looking.
okay.
I see.
Hey, I mean, you
People
don't
I
you don't
know,
open
I'm-
up an encyclopedia to find out nothing, right? You
Right,
know what I mean?
yeah.
It's
And
like-
then
you
they're
gonna
over
look.
here
She
lying
had a
about
plan.
their names, and I'm over here defending. I said, one girl's like, "Oh, he got a girlfriend. He be on his close friend." I said, first things first. He told me he's single. I'm not gonna believe it until I see otherwise.
Oh, you a
period.
real one. You a real one. Yeah.
I was like, he's like, yeah, I heard I'm on the T app. I said, yeah, I heard, and I defended your ass. Dap it up, and whatever y'all come up with the T app about us, defend my ass, because what y'all know about me ain't true.
Right. Man, fuck that app, yo.
That's what I'm saying.
It's funny because there's people who can really, literally, just out of saltiness, try to ruin
That's
your
what I'm
image
saying, bro.
and make up a whole fucking story.
I would
They
have-
said Philly
My
and
uncle a lawyer. I'd have a field day.
They said Philly and
Right.
Baltimore
I'd have
were
a
crazy
field
on
day.
that.
I'm not
Yeah.
surprised by that.
All right.
I know Baltimore is probably insane.
And the crazy thing about it now is like when I go on the T app, it's more Philly is showing up.
Philly niggas are popping in the
And
DMV.
I'm over here in the DMV, and my
that's when you
thing
know they're
says
toxic.
Washington D.C. So I'm just like, I'm not seeing nobody from out here anymore. So
Okay, that's good.
I know to avoid niggas from Philly and from Baltimore.
Yeah. Okay, so it has some good perks. The app,
Yeah.
it'll show you who not to
It's
fuck with,
supposed
I
to
guess.
help you
Yeah.
with like, you know, what we're supposed to be cautious about, but they took the idea and ran with it and went somewhere else.
I'm gonna need that Instagram group when after the pod. Just send that my way, you know.
He over here be looking at the stories.
Yeah, yo.
24/7.
Last question. We're gonna do a Q&A after, but
Okay.
this question I guess came from, we were supposed to do it last time, but in general, is it okay to lower your dating standards?
Lower your dating standards?
Yeah.
I feel like
Because outside is rough.
okay, it doesn't matter if outside is rough or not, but you have an expectation, right? You should never lower your expectations for somebody else unless if they're willing to work for it.
Okay, if they're
Right.
willing to change some of those characteristics.
Exactly. So, but that's one thing about it is like when you're dealing with somebody like that, don't give them nothing until they have reached the point where they're able to prove to you for a while that they're able to commit to that. Because once they started doing it and they could do it for a little short period and they could go back to their old ways.
See, I'm gonna start. Yeah, that's a good. Because if you're just leading with the money, it's not gonna be genuine. I'm gonna start telling these shorties I'm a SoundCloud rapper.
So
I don't make no bread.
Time out.
So what-
So how are we gonna make this work?
So you want to hear something funny?
What's up?
So one of the guys that I posted on the T app, right? So I'm over here
we
being
getting
a little
we getting
toxic.
exclusive.
I'm being a little toxic. I'm like, yo, why I find you on the T app? Whole time I'm the one who posted you. I'm trying to find out what they know about
Oh,
you.
shit.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So he was like, I don't know. I was like, yeah. One girl said that this is that and the third. One girl said you broke. One girl said that they think you're like, gay. A lot of the girls out here think the men here in the DC is gay.
Damn.
A lot of girls. A lot of
You know,
girls
there
say
are,
that the
though.
men
There
out
are.
here
On
is
some real
DL.
shit, there
But
are.
yeah, there
or
There's a lot of
rape.
niggas on the DL.
But
out
can
here.
I
That's
tell
a lot
y'all
of
something?
insecurities, though.
You know,
I worked a lot of gay
I agree with that
parties.
too, but at the same time, there are a lot of niggas out here.
There are for sure.
But
Living
I
like
worked a
fucking
lot of
Bruce
gay
Wayne.
It's the same
parties.
shit.
I don't know if I
Batman.
like that premise, bro.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if I like that premise.
I bartend a lot of gay parties out here in the city.
You be seeing
And
straight niggas?
I've seen the niggas that are gay. I know they're gay, but the niggas that I know that are straight, I'm sorry, but
you're good.
they're straight. They're straight.
You can kind of tell.
So they're not in those parties when they know it's like a LBGT community parties. They're not going to show up to the club. The people that are in the club for those type of parties are in that type of field.
Right.
So I've never seen any guys that they say that they're DL and any type of the spots. And I can say that
Okay,
from
okay.
somebody who's working behind the bar.
So some of them
Yeah.
be lying then.
They are.
They lie all the time. That's
Bro,
why I'm
that's
saying
They are.
I don't like that premise because like it's just one of those low blow comments that people throw out there. First of all, like you're using a whole community to insult people. That's a problem. You're offending
and they
that
have a
community.
whole celebration for themselves. So like they're trying to separate themselves from like us, who are just straight.
Yeah, and in a way, like, if you call me gay, then that means you're freaked out because you're imagining me being gay.
But a lot of guys who've been to prison, you could question them.
That's true.
Okay, my bad.
But
What
I'm
you
trying.
gotta
I'm trying to
say?
circle back to the
yeah,
root of
we
the question
went down the deep
about
end.
the standards thing.
Go
So
ahead.
I agree with what you're saying, but what if like your standards are contributing to your like being unsuccessful in the dating game? Like if your standards are hurting you more than they're helping you.
Oh,
you don't
like if
think-
you have too high of a standard?
Not necessarily. I don't want to say high or low, but your standards in general are leading you to fuck with
Like too
more
restricting?
niggas. Yeah, you're getting fucking with more shit, nigga. Like,
Seek
you're
counseling.
meeting more people that
Okay, I
you
understand.
don't mesh
Seek
with.
counseling. Because if you feel like that you're over here above everybody else, then that's a you problem.
Yeah.
And you need to go to counseling to learn how to simmer it down and humble yourself.
Right.
Because if a guy is willing to show you and prove to you that they are willing to change for you to reach your standards, and if they cannot accommodate to your standards because you keep setting the bar higher and higher and higher, then it's a you problem. And when you point a finger at somebody else, 3 fingers are pointing back at you. Yeah. So that's a problem that you need to fix within yourself.
Yep.
So go seek counseling, because these.
That's a good.
Yeah, I agree.
It's the truth.
Because
For
like
sure.
you know, one of my things too, right? This is one of my standards I have for, like, obviously I'm dating my girl, so it is what it is. But my whole thought process was, you can't ask me to do something for you that you can't do for yourself already.
True.
That's always been one of my number one standards. So like, and it doesn't have to be necessarily to the same extent, right? Like I might be able to do more than you can in that, but you should be able to do something about that on your own. So for example, I'll even look at it in the reverse way. Like, she's the cooker. She could throw down in the kitchen.
I know.
Like these they've all had her food.
I know.
They've had her food. She could throw down, right? But I can't cook as good, but I can cook, for example, right? So I know.
I mean, he said that
like,
you could cook good. He
can.
What did you say
The
earlier?
steaks.
He got a little skinny.
Yeah, I got a little
got a little
something.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
Since
He said
I
he
don't
got
get that
those
same
skinny-
cooking. I don't get that
Yeah,
same cooking.
you know
You
what I
probably
mean?
gotta bring him a to-go plate.
You see what I'm saying?
Every time you do a pod, bring Yoni a to-go plate.
Oh God, bro.
There be food at the crib
I
all the
need
time,
food,
bro,
man.
because she throw down. That's a man. Listen, and she took the path of least resistance as far as holding on to love from me, the food, bro.
Also,
But,
losing your favorite eater will have you losing weight.
Yo.
I've been hurt for a while. But
You want to rephrase that
go ahead,
sentence
keep
again?
going.
What was you saying?
That'll
but
make
even-
you depressed, man. I've
Even
been
vice
sad.
versa, right? Like she was, let's say, for example, I'm not saying this is directly applicable, but she was already traveling, for example.
Yeah.
Like she was already going, oh, I went here, I went there, I went there, right?
You have to match her fly.
And then,
or
like,
and then
with-
take her from other places as
Yeah.
well, too.
Yeah.
and it's dope that you
gotta
do
match
that,
it, yeah.
right? Like in that way, like when I do that for you, I know that you're like, you can do this for yourself, right? Because I even take it at even deeper level. I think about my future kids, because if for God forbid, you know, for some reason I'm not on this earth, I want to know that my kids are good.
Exactly.
So like if you, even these little things where you're asking me to do these things for you and you haven't done it for yourself, that's a big turnoff for me.
That's
I think
fair,
about
that's
those
fair,
things.
yeah.
It's not just about travel. It's the survival skills, like making money, do whatever you got to do. Like you don't have to make a shit ton of money, but you have to be able to survive, because I just can't do it with that.
exactly.
So that's one of my only standards that I won't move off of. But as far as lowering your dating standards, at least for my own answer, it just depends on what it is. Like certain things where at the end of the day, nobody's going to be the perfect check every single damn box. It's just not going to happen. There's little things where you got to have a little wiggle room, I feel like. Outside of that, though, you got to stand your ground.
Fanu,
And
is it
that's
okay to
something-
lower your dating standards?
Me, I would say like it's not the same. It depends on who you dating.
Hold on,
because
time
you-
out.
Not-
Dating in
what-
Ethiopia, do you guys date or do you just automatically get married?
No, we date.
You date?
Yeah, we do.
Well,
And
it
How
might
long
it
y'all
might it
date
might
in
depend
Ethiopia?
on where you are. In
Yeah.
Ethiopia,
Yeah.
though.
I'm from the sea. I'm from Addis. So like you date before you get married.
Have you dated girls in Ethiopia before?
No,
Why?
I'm a virgin.
He's Hollywood now. He's Hollywood. He's
He
Hollywood
said he a
now.
virgin.
We didn't find him.
I know.
Y'all, please take him to Miami.
Yeah, please take
Or
me to
take him to
Miami.
Vegas.
He wouldn't make it back to.
Vegas or
He's
Miami.
not
He
coming
needs
back
to
home.
go. What y'all think he's gonna find?
And honestly, I'm gonna stay with him. I'm not coming back here.
Y'all think Fanu would do well in Vegas, or you think he'll do well in Miami?
Miami.
Miami. So can y'all
Yeah.
plan a trip for him
Fanu
in
would be like,
Miami?
"I'm
And
not
I
going."
would definitely come. I would definitely come.
Nah, we
Because
got
I'm gonna
to.
take you to my favorite spots in Miami. That's what I'm gonna
Don't
do.
forget that.
I won't.
It's recorded. We got it.
Yeah.
We got
The
you.
price and the time. That's all I gotta be.
We got you. We got
I'll
you.
meet y'all. But no.
But like
So-
you're saying that it's. You were saying that I was asking, is it okay to lower your dating standards? Like, would you
but
lower your dating
It
standards?
depends. If you love someone like that much, you might have your standards, but you'll be like, for her,
You know, maybe
you'll
she
let
can
go
change.
of those
Okay,
things.
okay.
Yeah,
That's fair.
And which means it depends on whom you're dating. You just don't have standards. Like
That's true, yeah, because
Yeah.
not everybody's the same. So I
so
know what
you
mean.
can't say that's a standard because it depends on the other person who you're dating.
Yeah.
If you love someone, for me, like I don't have standards. Like if I love you then.
But
Right.
don't you want
Okay,
them,
I
if you
get it.
love them and you say you love them, right?
Yeah.
But don't you want
But
them to meet, like, be on your level or excel to make y'all to both be able to reach a
Obviously,
different
then
level?
why are we together then? Like to build each other up.
So
that's the reason
I
we're
have
together.
one question
Yes.
for you. You in the position that you in right now, right? If you love somebody who was homeless, would you be with them?
Why not?
Okay.
Yeah, I
If,
think like I've
if
been.
they choose to be
True,
outside
yeah,
in
yeah.
the streets all the time, and you tell them to come into the house and
If
take care.
if that thing will start bringing problem, then like we're not going to be together. But if it's not that, if she's willing to change, like, as you said,
Okay,
These
yeah.
these
Yeah.
people that like I'm saying now, I'm gonna deal with that situation. But these people who are homeless, they're stubborn, so they're not willing to change their lifestyle, right? So if
Yeah.
if they're stubborn and not willing to change their lifestyle, are you going to lower your standards for them so they can continue to
if
be standard?
No, I think
it's
that's
going
a
to be to
different
that
extreme.
extreme,
Yeah, hell
That's a different
nah.
extreme.
Hell no.
That's a different extreme.
I think
Yeah.
it's like
I'm not-
That
I'm
just
not.
make you like open your eyes and be like, no, I need to have standards when I'm dating somebody.
No, but
sure.
like lowering your
But
standards is
not
not
that
lowering
much.
it to zero.
No, but
Yeah.
that's a
No.
good example though.
That
Like,
is.
It's because there are people that be dating people that they don't got nowhere to live.
standards altogether.
Yeah, exactly.
I just,
Falling
I
off the
go on
throne.
Instagram the other day. I see a guy exploding a female on social media saying she this, that, and the third, and sleeping on the floor, and she has no mattress, and showing pictures of her, like her intimate, like garments and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So I'm just like,
Oh, she used to be homeless or something.
I don't know.
I mean,
don't
for
know.
me, like, if
But,
she
like,
bad,
in my
I mean,
mind, and if
if we being real,
these
you do-
females or males who have lower
Like, come
standards than
on.
what you're dating, they're gonna do crazy things, and then you're gonna be like, "Why would you do that to me?" Right? And then
Yeah,
he exploited her on social media. So like,
That's fucked up. That's
yeah,
fucked up. That's fucked up.
it's gonna
That's
mess
crazy,
with
yeah.
you. You're allowing toxicity in your life.
I personally no. Like
You
I mean,
are. I feel like if you lower your standards, you're allowing toxic in your life. Point
Yeah.
blank. Period. If you want to make sure that you don't have any issues or anything, you want somebody who could, who are on your level or higher, so that you could be able to get to them.
I
and
agree.
you're gonna deal with lesser problems.
yeah, that's why I kind of like specified, right? Like the
Yeah.
certain standards like you just don't let go of, and then there's the ones that are meant to be like, okay, like
You can
I
let
can
some
I can
stuff
live
go.
with that.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Yeah.
getting at. But like lowering your overall standards to homelessness.
But that's an example that
It's-
I have
it's a-
to
it's
use.
a valid example,
So
bro.
because
That's
it's
You know
a
how many
very
people are
extreme
homeless out here,
example.
bro?
exactly. I
First of all, how did you meet a homeless person and
they
end
could
up
be
dating
dressed
them?
up in a club and still be homeless
Exactly.
and living on somebody's couch.
Nigga,
and they
I
don't
know
have an
homeless
address.
niggas dressed in
Be
Versace.
realistic. You gotta be realistic. That's America now. That's
You wouldn't even
America.
know.
Damn, hit you with the okie dokie is crazy.
Yeah, bro.
And a lot of guys
Hell yeah.
accept it, and they deal with a lot of toxicness. Like I said, I went on social media yesterday, and what I see, a guy putting a female on blast.
Yeah.
So why would I lower my standards, even though they're dressing this type of way and they're this type
Yeah,
of
that's
way?
Yeah, it's like
That's
looks
what I was
can't
saying.
be
It
looks
depen-
can't be everything.
There's
Yeah.
it depends on
For sure.
these standards.
that's why
I'm thinking of like
date a
15 to
person.
20 different standards.
You have to date a person. You have to.
Yeah.
To learn them, understand them.
Right.
You gotta like be
'Cause I'll
in
break that
constant
off.
communication with them, because
Yeah.
they might show you one thing, but whole time they're a whole different person.
For sure. And then the shorties that be saying they don't snore.
Oh yeah,
and
we
then
snore.
and then they be snoring
We
out
snore.
there.
I snore. I know. I
Yo, like just tell me you snore.
But I mean,
do. You mad about that? No.
I'm not mad.
You
I'm mad
gonna be
about
fine
the
with it.
lie.
and plus there's a
Huh?
difference.
I'm mad about the lie. Like I'm cool if you say like, yeah, I snore, just letting you know. Like
I think
I might go get a ring.
you know what? I'll even clarify one step further. Maybe this will also like
That was just a small example.
there's standards and then there's standards that are deal breakers.
Yeah,
That's true.
So
yeah,
that's-
true.
Because
That's a
like
good
how
point.
y'all have deal
There's
breakers,
standards and
us
there's
females
morals.
we have deal breakers.
Yeah,
there's
like
levels.
not every single standard that I have is a deal breaker.
Right,
So
there's
that's what
levels,
I was
there's
getting at
levels.
with like there's certain things that
Give
are
me
flexible.
one
You
example as your deal
I was
breaker.
just about to
can- that
ask
is
you.
a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Not the,
I want
I'll give you
all
one.
y'all's.
I
I
can
want
give
the
you
chewing
all
gum.
y'all's.
Not the chewing gum.
I can give you
Oh,
one.
not the
It's gotta be
not the
another one.
chewing with
Yeah.
your mouth open
Yeah,
thing.
it's got to be
Yo,
another
you
one.
chew.
You had-
You don't like
we talked
Duh,
about
I
this
talked
before.
about that being a big turn
So
off
it's
for
gotta
me.
be another
And then
one.
they said, "Who put Unk on the pod?"
what?
Yeah, they got on him. For,
Yeah,
for
they
saying
told me that I was being
We'll explain. We'll
like I was
explain to
being
her.
unk for saying that I don't like listening to a girl chew with her mouth
I
open.
don't like listening to a man chewing with their mouth open. Like the hell?
Yeah, like you
But
fucking
that's how you know he's a
caveman.
good
You want to
eater.
sound like a cow?
So you don't want to eat her for real.
That's what I said.
It's
Yeah,
like you
y'all-
have
y'all not
chops in
tapped
your mouth.
in.
You know, I don't want to hear that.
No, you know what though? You know what?
So you
is-
want a respectful eater.
I'll pick.
I want somebody who's just respectful in general. Just in general. If I'm gonna
But we're
bring
talking
you
about eating.
eating in general, just point blank period.
Okay.
When you're eating, don't chew with your mouth open. Don't be loud. Be minimized with your bites
for
that you're
what?
putting into your mouth. I know them gushes could be thick.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
you
no
kind of give them the
small
hold on a
musha.
second, you know. But like,
That's
Like-
funny as shit.
all right, look, deal breaker to me. There's two of them.
Oh, we said
two
two.
of the many.
Okay.
One of them is like your general kindness, like not necessarily with me because that's just an expectation. Like you're supposed to be kind to your partner. Your general kindness, like to like servers and like the public and
You
like
need
how
to
you
be
can,
very,
you know what I
very
mean? Have
yeah.
some fucking decorum. You pirate. You know what I mean? There's
Pirate.
that, and then the other one is smoking weed, bro. Like I don't mind you smoking weed. You can smoke
Motherfucker
weed, but like
pussy.
when you're the like, hey, baby girl, it's time to go. Hold on, let me smoke real quick. Hey, baby girl, let's eat real quick. Hold on, let me smoke real quick. Like I can't stand the person that smokes weed so much that you can't go into any single activity. Like, do you have to smoke before you go pee pee?
I had a friend
can't wait to
who
put this.
I had a
Yes.
friend that was like that before. I had a friend who was like that before. And to be honest, like when I was younger, yeah, cool. Let's smoke before we go like, you know, when
for
we
an
were
event.
younger.
Yeah.
But growing up and when I started to be like more mature and I feel like I was like, you know, being my age, I was like, I can't
I
I
can't, be a
can't
regular
go into
smoker.
an establishment smelling like weed.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Like because like why can't you as a functioning adult go to dinner without
I
having
prefer
to,
to handle things sober.
If you're a
so I can get
professional, you
through-
know how to smoke weed and not smell like weed.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, here's the thing.
That's what you are.
So like with those of us that do smoke that are around me, like it's not like
Fucking rookie
every
pussy.
single thing that we're about to do, you absolutely have to smoke. You haven't hampered our time because you have to smoke. I'm not even thinking about the smell. I'm talking about like, all right, bro, time to go. Hey, hold on real quick. I gotta smoke this J. First of all, plan your time. Yeah. Second of all, no. Let's go. Like it's time to go. I've been around that.
be
Yeah,
But
those
you're
are
talking.
fucking
You're talking
crackheads,
about
like,
women.
I'm
They
talking about
smoking
women, but
because
I
they
mean,
fucking
like,
shaking probably.
is most even worse when it comes to women. Is one thing with my friends, it's already annoying. But like as far as dating goes, if I clock that like twice, I will wash my hands of you. The great one, I've said it on this pod before. I'll say it again. The great thing about God is He made millions of women. I'll find another one.
Billions.
That's true. That's true. Fanu, what's your deal breaker?
For me, like the things she have with her family, honestly, like
So,
one
like-
of them, the many.
So like, what do you mean by that? She
How
gotta
she
be
treats
family.
her family, how she
Okay.
treats, how things she have with her sister, with her brothers, like
The relationship
anybody,
that they have.
anybody on her side of the family,
Yeah.
how she is dealing with them, because that's what my kids are going to learn, honestly. So
Smart.
That's
I
a
like
good
that.
one.
What about you?
I don't really be thinking about the deal breakers, which is part of the problem.
No.
Oh, he last.
I was literally
He's
the first one that I
last.
got one.
You last
Y'all
because
literally
you
just
got
went.
My fault.
no
My fault.
Melo.
keep
You
leaning
thought
away
of
from
it
the
in the
microphone.
It might have been
beginning.
like you might have said it.
Nah, y'all stopped for a second and then somehow niggas got dizzy.
Wait, if you already have it in my, because I don't have.
Go
like,
ahead.
Go ahead.
For
go
me,
ahead, yeah.
Yeah, just one is you gotta believe in God.
Okay, having belief in God.
Yeah. You
That's
can't-
valid.
Yeah.
yep,
That's valid.
One
that's
God.
mine
One
too.
God.
Yeah, you
That's
have
mine
some
too.
sort of
One God.
spiritual.
One guy.
I couldn't imagine dating an atheist.
Or like
Yeah.
On
What's
whom
the other
she-
word? Agnostic?
When you get
Belief in
married,
one
on
God.
whom she's going
Agnostic
to
is the other
swear.
word for it too, right? Like there's like two different kinds of it.
Agnostic.
Agnostic.
It might be mixing up.
I just see her more atheist versus the other word, so I haven't really
Yo,
heard
but
that.
I have
one.
a question.
It's
like,
agnostic.
if you
Agnostic?
getting married with like atheist person, who she's going to swear on? Like,
Oh, true. Yeah, that too. Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know. I don't
So
really have
you
any
don't
deal
even do
breakers.
marriage?
No,
That's
Yoni's
why
is-
I want to marry
Yoni's
just
about to
the
be like, if
Orthodox.
she don't give good head.
Well, I mean, that's a duh, nigga. It is. That's a basic ass requirement. like that is so basic because I like.
you
giving
don't say
head
it out
and
loud.
Yeah, like for real, I'm a giver, so like I like to please, so I expect the same treatment. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's an easy, slash the trash. But it's like I don't really have any huge deal breakers. That's why I'm like I'm not that picky, but I don't date a lot.
You young brother.
Yeah, I don't date a lot.
I feel like
I don't date
you,
a lot for
you
real.
need to have like, just sit there and just think about it. Like, if I'm the next girlfriend that I'm gonna have, or the next female that I'm gonna speak to, I want them to make sure that they're able to do this for my life, able to, show me that they're able, like, to do certain things.
That's
like,
what my parents. Say,
for
yeah.
me,
I
like,
understand that.
So don't get me wrong. Like, I say this, like, if I'm going to start talking to a guy, I want to make sure that y'all bring me peace. You bring me, like, I could be able to turn my brain off and let you lead because you're
Okay,
the
that's
man,
fair. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I turn my brain off. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be able to be aware, but you're going to take care of everything, right?
Right.
If I got to take care of something, hey, babe, can you do this? All right, bet. I'll do what I have to do. But other than that, you're the man, you lead. I'll
with
turn
that.
my brain off. You are responsible for what's going on around us and responsible about me as well, too.
Right.
So that's how I feel
Yeah, I
about
agree
this
with that.
whole, like, when the next man, because I dealt with toxic men.
Right.
I dealt with.
That's why the T app accepted you so quick.
I don't know how.
They
I
knew.
swear to God,
They
I
knew.
just saw it on TikTok.
They're like, oh shit, we gotta
She
let her in.
needs this information.
We gotta let her in.
They said she
You
needs
got
this
all the
information.
fucking intel.
No, I just
They
be
were waiting-
chilling.
they were waiting
I
for
really
her.
do. To be honest,
I'm dead.
I only had 3 relationships in my life.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
That's less than
That's
5.
solid.
Yeah. And all the relationships I've been with, it's been years. It's not like 2-3 months.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I'm not
yeah.
that type of person. If you're gonna be with me, you're gonna be for me forever.
Yeah.
Until the Lord told me it's
careful.
done.
So you gotta
Careful
sell
out
your
there.
soul.
Respect.
You gotta
No,
sign
it's
that.
not selling their soul.
Nah, you gotta sign that
Is
signature. They gotta
I
sign
grew
that
up in a
paper.
household that they gonna realize that
Right.
they don't
Sign
want
the
to
right
leave me.
here.
Right.
My exes
sure.
are still calling me. I just be ignoring. Like, that's what it is. But my thing is like,
Nah, I hear you.
yeah, that's what it is. Like, you gotta show, like, you gotta, whoever you're gonna be with, your next person, like, Yoni, you say, like, your parents telling you this, right?
Yeah.
Just think about it like what you like and what you don't like and what you're able to compromise on. Make sure what you like is greater than what you don't like.
Yeah.
Because
That's a good
you don't
point.
want to, and your compromise, don't let it equal to what you like. Make that like the second. Like, your least needs to be top, like short than like 4 or 5. Then this, and then your greatest to be like, okay, I'm gonna find this woman one day, and when she comes, you're gonna love it, and you're gonna be married within the next couple 6-7 months.
I believe you. I hope you're right.
I got
will.
one deal breaker. It's kind of shallow,
Please,
but it's like more like physical and spiritual. The toes, man.
I
the
knew
what?
it.
Toes, yeah.
Oh,
If-
toes.
if her-
He's big on
Toes.
she don't got nice feet,
Females
I
should
can't
get
do
their
it.
feet done every month.
It's not even about it
I'm
being
sorry.
done in general.
Oh,
Like
she
you-
can't have like bigger feet than you?
Yeah.
No, it's not about the
You
size.
can't
of
have
the
the-
feet.
No, the tail needs to be
It's about the
done.
look.
It needs
It's
to be
about
done.
just
Nah,
Yeah, you can't be
I'll
like-
damned if I got about a size of
What's
11.
Every month.
even if it's not done, you have to have nice feet.
A troll under the bridge or something like them.
Yeah,
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You
Them
stupid,
joints.
bro.
I
That's
swear to
crazy.
God, I literally can't do it.
You know what mine is though? Really and truly, mine like physical at least. Teeth, bro. Cause like
Yeah, yeah,
I like
yeah,
to
yeah.
laugh a lot. So like if you show me your grill and
That's
it look
true.
like you eat rocks, bro, like I'm going to get mad.
Mouth is like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
man.
going to be pissed off.
Teeth is
important.
important
Yeah,
to me
yeah,
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like, are you brushing
That's- 'cause
yourself
that's
twice a
hygiene,
week?
yeah.
Twice
But
a
for me,
The
you could change that.
looks,
You can't change your
your
feet.
like, I don't want no stinky breath.
How you gonna get new feet?
I want a man who look good, bro. Like,
Get a foot transplant.
Yo, I'm gonna be the foot BBL doctor. I swear, that's a good
foot
idea.
BBL doctor.
Yeah, bro, shit look like piranha teeth, bro.
Yo,
like,
low key,
what was
hey,
you doing?
low key, you onto something.
I know. I
What?
know. I know. He
What's
was
gonna
just
be
in
your
Miami
doctor
too.
name, Yoni?
Wait, what?
My doctor name?
Yeah.
He's gonna be the doctor. I'm gonna be the one that assesses the situation.
Oh my. He just wanna be like, oh, your feet,
I'm
you
gonna give
got
him the design.
bunions, you got all
And then
that.
I'm gonna come to him, give him the design. This is how it looks now.
And he's gonna pick the nail
Oh,
polish
yeah.
after.
He's gonna
He's
pull
gonna
the
pick the
he's gonna
polish
pull the
after.
permanent marker out from his pocket and be like, all right, so if we do this here,
Damn.
and here's your like,
That's a
you'll
good. I
have
don't know what my
perfect
doctor
feet.
name would be.
You
I
gotta
don't
think
know.
about your doctor name if you're gonna be the new BBL
That's a good question.
feet.
We'll think about it. We'll think about it for sure.
BBL for the feet is crazy.
You know what the funniest thing that
I'm
ever,
telling you, it's a good idea.
you know what's the funniest thing I did in Vegas actually, because y'all just reminded me of it. One of my boys, like, he used to play high school ball, but like I think he tore his ACL so many times he didn't make it to the like college or whatever. He looks like a D1 athlete. So we used to play it off as like he was a football player and I was his agent. Cause I don't look like that.
Oh, when y'all
So
would
we
go
used to go
out.
chop it up with girls.
That's
Talk
so
about
smart.
like, oh yeah, he plays for this school, whatever. Like I'm like, you know, he's about to go to this team. I'm an agent, whatever. He about to get drafted into this.
well, that's
And we didn't
smart.
pick the first round. We said like the second, third round or whatever. That was
Make it
good
believable. Make it believable. Hey man, and anything else on y'all's minds, hearts, souls? Astuka, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Come
Thank
on,
y'all
stop
so
it.
much.
You are amazing.
We gotta have a
You're
part
amazing,
two.
for real.
Oh,
We
definitely.
gotta have a part because that
Yeah,
was
you gotta
that
come
was
back.
amazing.
That was
I'll
great.
come back. I will.
We are very thankful you came through. You shouted out everybody. We got to know about you.
I hope
We
y'all
got to
did.
know about nightlife and how it was bartending. You taught us a lot today. And then Mount Mission, that's gonna be a whole documentary on itself.
Bruh.
We appreciate that.
I feel like with Mount Mission, it's like a touchy subject, but it's also like people gotta be aware of the situation because they.
Are you happy you got to get your shit off though? Like as far as like, cause you never spoke about that publicly, like recorded.
Yeah, because I feel like this would give me an opportunity to really talk, like get other people to speak up and open up
Hell
about
yeah.
it. You know, it takes that one person,
Right.
And I have never heard anybody talk about that,
Right.
And then like hearing, I was shocked that he knew about.
Yeah, Melo.
Melo,
I don't know
was
how,
shocked
yeah,
about that.
Yeah.
He said, "What? Mount Mission?" I said, "What?"
Right.
I went there
Right.
every year of my
He,
life.
That's
the
insane.
thing about
Twice a year.
it,
That's
Melo,
That's
you
insane.
knew where
Yeah.
I went to school.
That's crazy.
You knew the drive. You knew
Everything.
what my surroundings.
the drive killed me.
Like that's
Everything.
crazy. It's but
pretty good.
you know, one thing I love is like hearing other people express how they feel about family members who went to Mount Mission because their real life was like, man, I wish they was with me and I wish I would get to grow up with my cousins, but
Yeah.
they went to go do this and the third and seeing their surround, like what you saying, like
Yeah.
I appreciate that because
Yeah.
you know my struggle.
Yeah.
You know I did a
Yeah.
bid, baby.
Bruh, remember,
Hey,
I used to send them stuff, and then they would call me.
That's jail.
Yeah, threw back. She broke my CD.
You
in half.
know,
Said it
to
can't
call.
listen
You know
this.
how we used to have phone calls.
Don't tell me they had the
Yeah,
the
one
voice
call said
memo,
that.
Joan.
No.
This
Remember
is
how
a
we used to have phone
pre-recorded-
cards and we used to buy like the $5, $10 phone cards to call Ethiopia?
Yeah.
We used to have phone cards to call our parents back in Virginia.
That's
Up
that's
8
not
hours
okay.
away. 8 hours away.
Bro, they lived 6 months in the past.
Like he said, phone cards
Whatever-
to
whatever
call
songs are
Ethiopia,
hot
we
right
used
now,
them to call our parents.
they're gonna be hot
with
there
a
in 6
703
months.
number.
Yo,
Whatever
they-
movies are out right now, it's coming.
Hey, right now they be bumping like, yo, y'all heard Not Like Us.
Yo, I was like, first of all,
Gonna be like,
I'm
nigga.
like,
Not all that.
it'd be
that-
5
that
hours.
song
It'd be
didn't go
5 hours
away.
into the drive. I'm like, we're still not there.
Damn.
Yeah, where are we going?
Bruh.
Virginia.
Look.
Southwest
all in all,
Virginia.
Yeah, like
West.
we are so thankful you came through.
I'm so happy that
We're-
y'all
we're-
let me
yeah,
come to
we
y'all
appreciate
platform.
we appreciate you for real.
I hope
And then
this
you know, we gonna get that part 2 for sure because I
We
need to
gotta
hear some more
definitely.
stories.
We have to have you.
Yeah,
on
we
the
need them.
same
We need the
pod.
Mount Mission
Yes.
Because
stories.
y'all need to talk.
I want to do the comparison.
I'm pretty sure y'all have mutual friends.
Yep.
Of
Y'all could
course.
definitely do it.
I think
Yeah.
she probably knew like a
She's a
family
year older than
friend.
me.
Like yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you so much for another episode. Episode 30
Milestone,
in
y'all.
the books. Thank you for listening to episode 30 of We So Culture. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that, man. Peace. Let's
Bye.
go.